Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
What is up? I am so
How
sorry
are y'all doing?
about this unplanned hiatus. I thought, hey, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get my setup going. Everything's gonna be well. Nah, bitch. It wasn't well. It took me a while. But I'm back, and so is the gang. For those of you who are not aware, we are the Esthara Chronicles, and this is our 13th episode of our campaign. Campaign is called All Is Well in Lottenborough. So, I'm going
Spoiler alert, things are not all well.
Oh, no. I'm going to introduce, I'm your humble dungeon mommy, Sylfania. We have Baax Obsidian, played by Thanture.
You have this fucker here.
Oh, look at this son of a bitch.
We've got Sildana Verkruth, played by Zamdani. And
yes, the best character, clearly.
We've got Fervera Dickens, played by Gabe. Yes.
Every stream, you gotta start it with a burp.
That's the tradition, apparently. As well as bullying maths. I seriously need to set up a bullying maths counter.
It's completely intentional, Daniel.
We need to have a bullying maths counter.
You can just do it right now, not gonna lie.
I
Put up a number.
Honestly, I'm a person who I've got so many things to juggle. If one of you wishes, your mods, if one of you wishes to make a timer, feel free. I don't mind.
I'll
We
just
just need like a chat command.
fully mads.
Sure.
Count
I mean,
one.
we can start counting here, and then I
You
will.
could probably do it with like stream elements and just make a command.
I mean, I generally turned off stream elements so that when people subscribe, it doesn't just yell at me. But I will organize this when I have the time. I'm so sorry. Anyway,
What a slap.
on a fun note, do not tempt me, boy. Do not tempt me. On a fun note, I'm going to mention what happened last episode because again, the party got split.
Hey.
So,
bullying,
yes, it's beautiful. Honestly, I have a feeling it's actually much more fun to count this just in chat and then ask somebody from the previous episode where did we end off, because that's hilarious to me, rather than a regular counter, which is more fun. Right. So the party got split into two groups, not intentionally. The first group, who ended up being prisoners of the hag, were kind of sweet talking her, trying not to get eaten.
At least Farbrand
Hey,
was.
listen, it was just me.
Yes, they were trying to
Agussi.
sweet talk the hag, trying not
It's
to
very
get
important to
eaten,
you.
trying to, survive in this
Agussi.
horrible,
Agussi.
I go see.
horrible,
yo.
horrible situation. You done?
That's the
Okay.
name of this fucking stream.
Matt is losing it so bad right now. I'm sorry.
I had
It's
to
okay.
do it, Natalie.
It's okay. I've been taught a lot of patience by my job and by living in London and using public transport, so
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
And yet we are still testing it.
A lesser person would have been tempted, but I'm fine. Anyway, you guys,
Bullshit.
you guys are in still inside this completely sealed off cage, but you now have successfully removed your shackles. And just as you guys were starting to formulate some sort of an escape plan, a doppelganger who looks like Trarl, which is now we've established that is the case, has tried to interrogate Sildana, but she kind of went into a catatonic coma thinking about her traumatic past. So that was fun for everybody involved. But thankfully Luba managed to snap her out of it with a spell, as she does save the day. Ferbrand has exposed his little shadow buddy, and his little shadow buddy ended up grabbing a bunch of items from a chest before the hag paid attention to you guys. And then that, I believe, is where we left off your side of the party.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Baax over here escaped the hag in the most weird way possible by kind of dying and coming back to life in an alternate reality.
I would like to believe it was just a wet dream.
And his
20s in a row.
and his
Won't forget.
whisper daddy ended up giving him some sort of powers and shit, and then he
Whisper
woke up
daddy?
in the basement of church. I don't
whisper in
know,
my
it was
ear.
weird. So Baax managed to get out and probably ask for help. So first person he went to was his family, but then he realized my mom is gone on a work trip and dad's probably at work, not at home. So he ended up saying, you know what, I'll go instead to see my friend's parents, because that's works out. So he ended up going through the festival city, because the festival's in full bloom. People don't give a shit that a few people are missing. And you ended up getting into the mansion, which is, the party was going full frontal. That was a
Body
weird,
rockers
that was
in
a
the
very
house.
strange analogy, I'm sorry. But basically the party was rocking, and you
It's walking.
show up and you catch Charles' dad. You have a wonderful conversation, and you end up convincing him that Trarl isn't really Trarl. And just as your father his father gives you the free reign of the mansion, as he always does, you end up going into Trarl's room, and guess who shows up? Trarl himself. You
What?
obviously act suspicious and ask him some very leading questions he cannot answer, and a tiny little battle ensues where you're basically in a locked room 1v1ing a shapeshifter. You've done well.
As you do.
You've done well. But due to some unfortunate convincing rolls, you ended up dragging and making enough noise to get attention.
You put me in first inspiration. You know it. Don't even say unfortunate. Don't
Wow,
even say that.
that just shows
No,
you
no.
don't piss
No.
off the DM, and you might be able to succeed.
This is why we keep testing her patience.
Indeed, do not taste my patience, otherwise the
Listen.
unfortunate misfortune will
Hey,
befall
they
you.
test your patience just as much. Where's their reverse inspiration?
Listen, Mats, you test her patience by being Danish. I test her patience because I want to see if she explodes, and she's trying to deny me that.
Very hard. I like my
Are you
corporeal
saying,
form.
She's fucking trying to blue ball you?
I like my corporeal form, thank you very much. I do not wish to explode. But, right. You end up cornering Trarl wannabe. And at the moment, we ended up where Trarl's dad is in the room with the two of you. You are trying to talk to this doppelganger, and the last thing he tells you is, I'm not going to tell you shit, but you can't do shit to me because if you have any hopes of getting your actual son back, I'm the only one who knows where he is. And that's where we ended up with your side Baax. I hope everybody is up to date. It's been a while, but this is where we are right now. Now, we're going to... I would like to ask... Yes.
There's one detail missing in that recap. See, when Baax joined the party, it stopped party rocking. He completely killed it.
And then once he was gone, suddenly we were rocking.
Yeah.
You know what the best part
party
about
rocking
that
again.
statement is that the moment you said, hold on a second, I knew it was going to be about me.
Oh, indeed. Thank you, Danny. You know what? You're on the Mads bully counter. I trust you.
Oh, I guess so.
You know what? I have delegated tasks upon this stream unto my friends. One of them, Baax, does not do his one job. Further
One of them specifically
I
calls
wonder
yes.
I wonder who came on time today.
Gabriel,
I wonder who did their job though. Before stream started.
Gabe has already done a wonderful job with all of our overlay, so I cannot say anything else. And now, Sildana, your job is to do the Mads bully counter. I trust you.
Did you
So-
see the meme I made for Danny?
No, actually.
Yeah, I posted on Twitter.
Okay, I'll take a look. I've seen something posted, but I was literally in the middle of work right up until 10
Don't
minutes
worry.
ago. So, right. Anyway,
don't worry about it.
enough about real life. We're going into D&D. So, let's decide who wants to go first. I will actually ask you
Mats.
before I go. Do you want to go with
Mats.
Baax's?
Mats.
Okay.
Mats.
Okay. Baax's side.
Them.
Two against one.
Okay. Damn. All right. Okay.
We're gonna
well,
start off right.
Well, okay, there is no more combat, but the way things look like, Baax, Trarl is sort of sitting there and leaning over. Let me actually set up a nice little muffled party ambiance in the background while you guys can chat. Hold on, give me a second here.
I don't hear the music. I'm actually just playing
It's for the
like...
stream. It's for the stream. Oh, God.
I know.
the-
That's why I'm playing like some fucking Viking tribal savage Mongolian throat singing.
Oh,
It's the weirdest fucking thing.
send it to me.
Yeah,
Alright.
sure, hang on.
Okay, I've lowered down the volume a little bit because it's supposed to be muffled, and the music is by Michael Gelfi, by the way. Just saying, it's really good OSTs. Shameless plug here. Go
Man, I
follow.
didn't know I subscribed to these ads.
Excuse me, man deserves with this much amount of work, over 300 audiences and was it OSTs.
Yes.
It's amazing. Let him have his laurels. Words. Right. So the party is ongoing. Nearest room. You three are sitting down. Charles is just like
I was about to sneeze.
leaning back
How
on
dare
the
you.
bed, looking up at the two of you as, you know, you're interrogating him. And he drops this doozy of, I'm not going to tell you shit.
This doozy of a.
If you want to see your son alive again, I'm your best chance. So,
You villain.
Best chance, where is he?
right, I'm just going to tell you.
Ready
And-
to tickle him.
Come on, haven't we gotten to know each other well by now?
Yeah,
I think.
you've proven to be a really annoying person to catch, you know? You're very slippery.
I try my best, thank you.
Mats,
I mean,
listen, this is what you do. You go up to him, you look him dead in the eye, and you go, "Goo-goo-goo-goo."
Goo. Start tickling him.
Honestly speaking, really, I'm low-key impressed by how slippery you are, but really, it's just made my job really difficult, so.
You think he's half eel instead of half dragon?
I don't know
completely
where this
smart,
weird
actually.
I don't know where this weird analogy came from, but I think I like it. I don't know. I just thought of an
Yeah,
idea.
baby.
It's a funny joke. Yes,
Just hear
of course
ghost
it does.
apparent in the background.
Yes.
Of course, Baax bullying is Matt's bullying. It's one person.
It's the same
Bloody
thing.
good. The same thing. Right. Anyway, and he sort of leans back and says, "Well, I'm not going to tell you anything for free, and most definitely unless you, yeah, there's this. Yeah, I'm not telling you. I'm not that stupid."
I think he's asking for a handy.
Right.
Okay.
Belloir, who is also in the room with you, sort of stands back and says, all these damn blackmailers. Right, so how much money do you want? And, Trarl sort of leans back, gives him a once-over and says, "You know, I know you're rich. I could ask you for almost everything you own, but honestly, money is not what I want. Surprisingly, yeah, I know, even for me."
What do you want? Okay, shut the fuck up right now, okay?
God, I wish I could do
Everybody
hand
get
gestures.
by.
Leave. Go out that door. Go out that door for 10 minutes.
I should not look to the left while I'm doing roleplay, because...
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, right, he sort of
Be
looks at
glad
the
I
two
can't
of
do
you.
hand gestures.
He looks at the two of you, and leans back and says, "Listen, right, I can feel your plight, right? Trarl seems like a really nice bloke, and I've messed up with stream elements, so I need a second."
I'm about to say it's Russian.
Yes, I'm sorry, I've accidentally did not change it from my previous stream, so I need
What a
second to change.
Commands. Oh, this sends me to the commands list.
Man is asking for a second reverse inspiration.
I'm just teasing.
Give
you.
me a
Hey, I
goddamn
can bring a
second.
little bit back, can I?
Right, okay.
Come on.
Pardonnez-moi. We are now...
Oh, followers, we received
Very good.
100
Thank you,
Sylfania
Daddy.
flares upon following.
Okay.
And you haven't missed flares.
Right. So Trial sort of sits back and looks at Belloir and yourself and says, "Right, listen. Honestly, I feel bad for you. Trial is a lovely bloke. Honestly, I felt bad. Like, I usually don't feel bad doing my job, but I felt really bad when it came to Trial. So I feel you, but you also have to understand. I'm in a shit situation as well. This is a really shit gig. I do not want to be here, but I have no choice, per se. So..."
Perhaps we have a way of helping you.
I mean...
In a different way than
and
screwing us over.
he kind of looks at the two of you very doubtfully. He says, points at you, Baax. "I'm very doubtful about you, but probably you, Lord Belloir." He goes, "It is Lord Falanel to you, boy." He goes, "Dear God, alright. Lord Falanel. Right, I mean... I did mess up, like, twice, so I'm probably gonna... Yeah, it's probably really gonna suck for me. If
Look,
I
the
go
way
back.
I see it is that, irregardless of anything that happens now, you've messed up. However, a good maneuvering could happen so we could be on the same side without having you failing, but still not being on their side.
Right, so you also
By
have to
faking capture or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You
I
have
need to know the situation first.
understand. I cannot talk about certain aspects of this at all, so it's going to be difficult to explain the whole thing. But in a nutshell, you lot are involved in something you really shouldn't have been, and it's way above your pay grade. The people who
We were getting paid?
The people who are, how do I put this, responsible for a lot of the recent events here that you wouldn't have noticed, except you people have no jobs and nothing else to do, so you're, that's what you do, just snoop around.
It's literally what it is. We've just been...
But, I mean, if you weren't doing that, you wouldn't even have known, and everybody would have been fine. Everybody would have been fine, you would have moved on with your
Everything
life.
would have been fine.
And nobody would have gotten hurt, right? So, right, but you've got your noses in it, right? And you've done it now. You've killed that stupid
Stephanie.
bitch. So now
Stephanie.
you're no.
Goddamn Stephanie.
It all came back to Stephanie.
Smash.
Ah, yes, the smash. The Haguzi. I remember her well.
You gotta say it like an Italian, Matt.
How good?
Give me some of the Hagossi.
I
I want
carry
to,
on?
Gabe. I want to, but if she looks at me evil one more time, it's another reverse inspiration. So I'm like trying not to.
Can I carry on, please? Can I carry on with the explanation of the current events?
Oh, we
Or-
stopped.
Yes,
You stopped
ma'am.
for a second.
Proceed.
Thank you. So he looks back at you and says, "Right, you've killed that stupid bitch. You've killed Branwen, and honestly, good riddance. She was fucking crazy. But you know, you're on the radar now, and the people who first thought, hey, let these guys snoop, they'll probably just die. They're a bit worried now. That's why they sent me after you. You see. But now that I failed, oh, you're really on the radar, and that's not good because nobody wants to be on the radar of that person." And he sort of stops, checks his hands, and goes, okay, I can say that. True. Nobody wants to be on the radar of that person. Trust me, it's not fun. So you've got a few options here. Option number one, points at you, Baax. I take you with me to a location, and well, unfortunately, you and the other people who are most likely, I mean, I'm sure Nora hasn't eaten them yet, but, you know, I wouldn't put it past her, she's pretty hungry. But if they're still alive, it's not going to be for long, and, you know what, Trarrell can come back if we can do some weird magic thing about him not saying anything, and then, you know, we all walk our separate ways. That's what would have happened, right? But you're not going to do that. That's unreasonable on your end to just say, hey, you fucking eat me. So,
Bet.
there are a few other options, but none of them are looking good. And honestly, I don't think the two of you can cut it. So,
I mean, okay, wait. So who do they have taps on you at all times?
not at all times. Just I cannot disobey them. Just I cannot. It's quite bad. So,
Can
And-
you wound the hag? What's her name? Nora?
yes, but then the boss will find out, and then I'm screwed. So,
How will he find out?
because the hags are connected to each other. Yeah, it's a coven. That's what happens. They sort of communicate together through different variety of accoutrements.
Does his head explode from revealing that information?
He checks his hands once in a while and says, "No, I mean, it's pretty common information about hags. They tend to form covens, so, I mean, you could read it anywhere."
Is it
Nobody-
possible to
nobody's-
block that connection?
Not really.
It's-
But listen. He looks at the two of you, and I need you to give me... At this point, Belor hasn't said a thing. He's just standing there and glaring at this guy. So I need you to give me a persuasion check with advantage, but you do it, Baax, because you're the only one talking.
Okay.
Reverse inspiration. Oh.
Not this time.
Persuasion.
It'll be at a more critical moment.
Okay. Look at that save.
Well, I'm glad that was an advantage. 17.
17.
Oh,
So,
Plus 5 at least.
yeah, so he looks at you and goes, right, okay, so far, you've been doing well, so, hey, what the fuck, you might actually somehow wing this. Right, so, gotta be careful with this, and he keeps his hand in front of him. The boss, who shall remain nameless, for that is one of the main reasons I cannot talk about them,
That's fair.
has something of mine that compels me to work for them. And until that something is in their possession, I cannot disobey them. Otherwise,
You don't.
yeah, well, they have that something, and that something is essential to my well-being. And
Shut up, guys.
because they have it, I cannot actively disobey them, for it is always, from what I remember, mostly always on their person. So, right. The only way in hell, or the 9 hells, I'll ever help you, is if you get that for me. Which is going to be really difficult. Just going to put it out there. It's really hard. But not
I
impossible.
think I'm gonna need the
Right.
squad if I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, yeah. That's the thing. Hags are connected, but I'm not under constant surveillance because I've been doing this gig a while, so they sort of trust me, and she knows I wouldn't do anything. And for a second, he stops. He looks at his hands, and you notice there's a little crackle, and he winces and goes, "Oh fuck. Okay. The boss knows," and the crackle like goes away a little bit. The boss knows that I won't be able to disobey them, otherwise I'm dead. So, you know, they don't keep track of me personally, but they keep track of the other lady, Nora, mostly. So, you're gonna have to deal with Nora alone. I cannot be anywhere near them or this situation when it goes down, if it goes down, right?
Okay.
So I'm just
That's
saying,
agreeable.
if you want to get your friends out, if we strike a deal, I will not stop or hinder you from dealing with Nora. To be fair, she's pretty scary, but I will not be anywhere near there. So you will have one less person to deal with, but I will not be helping you, no fucking way.
Okay, and after I get the squad out, let's say I get the squad out.
Yes. Okay. You.
And
I mean, no. We're gonna. I'm not stupid. We're gonna get a contract going before any of this goes down, right? But yeah, theoretically, if you manage to survive that and get your squad out, the boss, you're gonna have a very short window where the boss might not know for a few hours, but she's gonna find out. No, fucking again, I keep forgetting. And like he gets like, you notice his skin ripples again, and like the shape distorts, and it's a bit disturbing,
Yes.
especially for you, Baax, watching Trowel just go. Ooh. And he goes, oh fuck, that hurts. Right. They, I mean, everybody already knows, what's the point? Anyway, they will not be aware, maybe, possibly, for a few hours, but then they will find out, and you are fucked. So, and so am I, at that point. So, once you deal with Nora, there is a location the boss and associates tend to frequent. Yes, frequent. For reasons. And basically, there's a possibility that the item I require will be in that location and not on said person. Again, that possibility is quite slim, but, you know, might as well try it. So you lot go over there, find that item, and then, once you give the item back to me, I take you to your kid, because he's still alive, but you're not going to find him. And at this
Sounds
point,
like agreeable terms.
At this point, Belloar looks over at him and says, I assume you have a guess on yourself. Is this why you cannot speak of this information? And he kind of looks at Belloar and says, alright, yeah. Not bad at all. I think you should take him with you. He's you know, possibly the only one who's pretty decent. And Belloar just gives him the scoffishest of snobs and goes, looks at him like, oh, I do not do the grunt work, young man. If you are a man, I'm just referring to you on a gender that I assume you are because you look like my son, which is very disturbing.
Yes.
In this fantasy setting, we agree to all gender stereotypes.
No,
I
mostly
will not
because
assume your gender.
the shapeshifters generally do not have one. They can be whatever. So, whatnot. And, you know, the shapeshifter just like
As
carry
a
on.
steam
I don't care.
nobility, you need to be politically correct.
So are you an attack helicopter deep within?
So he goes, right,
Turns
so
into a transformer.
Oh god.
You
I
guys are so old for that joke.
I'm going to provide you with a magical contract which both sides will sign, and upon said terms, it will be binding. Would that be agreeable to you? And, he nods and goes, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that should be alright. Any other terms you'd like to add? I mean, all of this is on you, and that's the thing. It works out for me, because if you guys fail and get eaten or die, I can still carry on with my gig. So, there we go. But if you don't, good. I'm free. And honestly, I'm tired of this really, really, really shit gig, so I'm more than happy to help. If my life isn't in danger, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Help these nuts.
That's completely agreeable terms. Let's make it so, and let's, ensure that Nora hasn't eaten yet.
Nah, she wouldn't. Mostly because that's not our modus operandi. I'll
What's
tell
the
you
time
more.
frame on that?
I'll tell you more about this, but not before we sign that contract, you see. And Beloar just nods, steps out, whispers something to a butler. A butler runs. Do you not know what modus operandi is?
I never heard that word.
What?
It's
I've literally
one
never
of
heard
those-
it.
It's one of those like Latin inserts.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's basically, it's not the... Well, that's what comes from MO. Modus operandi.
Oh, is that what it is from?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I said, it's not my MO.
Wait, how do you spell it?
Modus, M-O-D-U-S, operandi, O-P-A, O-P-E-R-A-N-D-I. Do not
Damn,
spelling
we're in a
bee
spelling
this
contest.
shit.
Spelling bee goes to Medley.
Anyway,
Goddamn got it.
so Beloar goes off and asks a butler to bring over a chest. A small, desk chest. And then he opens it and pulls out a empty scroll. And then he puts out a quill, and the quill starts floating on its own. And he narrates the contract, as you guys have agreed upon. The terms are, if you guys decide to go and rescue your friends from the hag, the shapeshifter, he does not give you a name. He just calls himself Trarel, and he puts two, what are these points called? Parentheses? No, not parentheses. Yeah.
I
Doesn't
wasn't
matter.
listening.
I know what you mean.
The
I know
two
what you mean.
commas, basically, yeah.
I zoned out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he puts that Trarel, those little
Quotes?
things. Quotes, yeah,
Some-
quote. Trarel and quotes. Will not interfere, will not help or hinder you upon rescue of your friends. And if that should be successful, he shall lead you to a location where the item that he requires could possibly be located. And upon the retrieval of this item and return of it to Trarel in quotations, he is thus obliged to bring you to where the actual Trarel is kept. So, if these terms are agreeable, Beloar signs, Trarel signs. Do you sign, Baax?
Yes.
Cool, wonderful. As the three of you sign, the contract sort of goes and disappears, and all three of you get a little ring on your pinky of runes.
You're married now.
Oh boy.
So if I'm understanding this contract correctly, there's nothing stopping anyone from just shotgunning him in the back of the head once the job is done.
No.
Prim!
No.
Nice.
Not really, no.
No, not really. It seems to be he is smart, but not the smart. But this is basically what you have signed up for. Anyway, as you guys end up, you're cleaning your wounds, Baax, I'd say you can get a short rest and heal up as much as you can, but you don't get your spell slots back. But you do actually. 'Cause
I'm a warlock.
you get your spell
Of course
slots
I
back.
do.
Okay. So yeah, take your short rest. At this point, he starts explaining to you right, now that the contract's signed, I can tell you some of it, but not all. So basically, the operation is in a certain way. You see, Nora is a hungry woman. She needs her meat supply, and considering
Yeah,
she's
she
in the
does.
woods, she's in the woods and she eats people.
She
It's-
eats some thick meat, let me tell you.
It's
Smash.
I'm basically a glorified delivery boy. So what I used to do is actually quite fucking ingenious. I'll tell you all about it. And he goes into like, I'm not gonna go into the complete details. I mean, I had them in case you guys wanted to investigate on your own, but you just barreled right through, so it's fuck it. You don't get to hear about him.
She would come to me and she would ask me, I want something packing meat. And I would be like, yes, ma'am, we'll get you some packing meat. And I would go to the meat store and be like, hey, butcher, you're looking kind of thick. Do those cheeks clap? And I would bring him over to her and she'd be like, damn, so that's some packing meat. And that's how she would have her dinner.
What is that voice? Anyway,
I don't know.
I thought he was just doing a voice too. I was like, what?
He looks at you guys and explains that basically the idea was he would find a person that is easy to disappear or easy to excuse their disappearance, spend a few days or even a week with them as their friend or family member or co-worker, figure out and read their mind to a point where he can replicate them almost completely. And then he will somehow lure them into the woods to the hag. They would get eaten, and then he would take their form. And he would walk and find a new victim over the next 6
I have
months.
one question when it comes to that.
No. The answer's no.
She
Declined.
Where they exactly kept captive? Are they
No.
just being kept captive in the cabin itself, or
Who are you talking
Where?
about? Your friends or everybody
Nora.
else?
where is she keeping them captive? Nora, that is.
Your friends. Yeah, probably the cabin. I mean, unless she's moved them, but I don't think she would. So the thing is...
Where is she holding them exactly?
I will explain it all. Don't worry. Just
You
let me
weren't
finish
there.
the story, damn it. I was telling you.
I did not enter the room. I did not
You
actually
didn't enter
know.
the room,
I
yeah,
was
but you're the area.
I was explaining the genius scheme we've had going on, and you just interrupt me. No, that's very rude of you. I thought we're
Go
part.
on.
To the air, like there's somebody there.
Anyway, so as I was explaining, basically, it takes me time to read the mind and completely embody the other person, which is why the whole thing with Trarel was a bit shit, because I only had about 12 hours with the guy. So, you know, I needed more time, and that's why she won't eat you, because I need more time to turn into you so I can make a plausible deniability why you left the town. You know, tell all of your friends and co-workers you got a job in the capital and just be seen walking down the road so nobody even questions that you're gone. That was the point. You see, a lot of people are really stupid. They just kidnap people and they just disappear without a trace. That's just... Why? If you can create a plausible reason for them to leave town and never come back, and nobody then questions why they're gone. It's genius, really. Came up with the system myself, but, you know. But honestly, it's just taking... This, I've been doing this a long time, and at this point, so tiring. Anyway, right, I'll tell you exactly what happened, and I'm not gonna go over this again, but he explains to you where the guys are kept, that they're kept in the cage that is fully, it's a lead cage that's been, you know, sealed shut, but
lead?
yeah, it's metal.
Shouldn't that be easier to break? Isn't lead weaker than, like, iron?
I was about to say, like... no, wait, lead is...
Lead is pretty... No, it's
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, lead is pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's heavy, but is it stronger?
I don't know. He's like, I don't know. She's made it out of lead for some reason. She's just quirky like that. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't have a lock. It doesn't have a lock, but your friends are pretty crafty, so I'm probably sure they must have gotten out of their restraints anyway. But the thing is, you're gonna have to break it. And he looks at the two of you. I'm sure you know magic. There's ways to break open a metal cage. So yeah, she's not gonna just let you do it. So that's gonna be difficult. But I'm sure you guys will. You know, you work it out. It's your problem. You work it out. Our contract stands. You don't work it out, I carry on doing what I do. Which is a bummer, but, you know, better than being dead. So, it's up to you.
So long as it isn't, like, super compressed lead, I could probably just tackle it and it'll, like, break open.
It's going to require a few
I think-
rolls. As a DM, I'm going to tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fantasy lead. Don't worry about it.
It's fancy lead.
Right.
I'm literally about to Google this shit about lead.
Yes, please do. As this
Turns out it's
conversation keeps
incredibly
going...
fucking brittle.
Yeah, as this conversation keeps going, this is your short rest backs, because you're just sitting there chatting. We are going to... let's see.
So, Mr. Doppelganger, how many people have you killed so far? I don't
unless
know.
you would like to chat to him about something, I'm just gonna fast forward through the short rest.
It'll probably just be like, how does she normally open the cage?
Oh, yeah, she's got, she just heats up a bit of metal. Like, heats up the area where the lock was, opens it up. But generally, when she puts things in there, she doesn't really need to open things up, because she can just grab and chop it up in bits and pull bits out. So...
You have long arms, huh?
Yeah. And when you say that, he kind of goes, yeah, she's nasty. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well, she's nasty.
in that case, yeah, thanks.
Surprisingly, Belloir, usually you know him as very talkative, but in this case, after saying his piece, he just sits there, doesn't ask questions, and just, quietly asks and nods. He's being polite, but
Okay.
he's unsettled because he's not very chatty.
Yeah. Bello, is there any possibility for any form of backup I can get?
No.
At this point, the shapeshifter pipes up and goes, right, the less people know, the better, because if you guys fail, the more people I'm going to have to take care of, and the more people will die. So, my personal opinion, keep the people that you know, knowing what they know about this. And Duke Belloir sort of nods and says, I understand. And he thinks a little bit, and then says, may I speak with you alone? And looks at Trarrell, and the shapeshifter's like, okay. Odd, but alright. And he looks at you, Baax, like, would you step out for a minute?
I just get up and I leave.
As you close the door, you hear sort of... You want to listen in? Okay, roll me a perception check.
Alright, I'll
Get on
respect
that
your
one.
boundaries.
I hope to fucking God you fall through the door.
Like a fucking cartoon skit.
Yeah.
Imagine roll.
Like the door is
I'll-
like just leaned, it isn't close, and you just like lean on it and
He just gets
I'll
like a fucking glass out and he trips over,
it drops the glass.
Do I have
smashes in his face.
No, I don't. Shit. Alright,
Give me perception.
So
Do it.
Alright. Perception. There we go. Normal roll.
Oh my God, that's a
14.
14.
14.
Also supposed to be
So
in that
you
one.
listen in and you hear like a creak and you hear like somebody sitting down in bed as well, and then you hear a low voiced conversation and are you serious? All right, you do you. You can't hear what Belloir is saying, but you can hear what the shifter is replying, and he goes like, right, you do know that will take a little bit more time though, but I mean it's your choice, but that's all right. Okay.
Yeah, but if you like them thick bottom girls, I'll get you them thick bottom girls. It'll take some time, but like the damn those shits be clapping.
apple bottom jeans, boots
Show you
with
all the big
hair.
Right. After a few minutes, Belloir exits
Damn it.
towards you, and he closes the door and looks up at you and says, "Right, Baax. I think. Come here." And he sort of
Go
looks
on.
him over. It's like, I've sort of might have sorted something out where you might have some help. It's not going to be just
God,
you.
he needs it.
It's not going to be just
Oh,
you,
yeah.
but I agree with the shifter that we should not tell everyone, because mostly my wife will kill me, kill you, and then kill herself. So best not to.
I mean,
And if she finds out that
I-
I let our son get kidnapped, I will never hear the end of it. And elves live a long time, so I will never hear the end of it. So we're not doing that. But I promise you, there will be some assistance, and but you might have to wait for 3 hours maybe. So just go off, do something, I don't know, and come back and then and meet me.
got
and
anything?
meet somebody at the back exit.
Honey, remember the time you got her son killed? I do.
What were you
Fuck's
asking?
sake. Do you have any sort of resources I can use? Health potions, anything of the sort? You might have to happen to lie around.
Right. I mean, sure. You can go to the relic room, of course. Yes. I keep forgetting we have a relic room. Just go to the relic room and pick whatever you like. There you go.
Yes.
You can browse for 3 hours. I'll be back. And he goes back in the
Are you
room,
gonna
and
time him?
then you can hear like a.
He's standing at the door like.
Then you hear like a click. You hear the door lock from the inside, with him and the shifter, and you're just standing there.
They are having, they're having intercourse, all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Having sex on stream?
Look.
I'm just gonna go.
Look, Matt,
What's he doing? Put up his ass?
he's just abusing the technicality that having sex with a doppelganger that looks like his son technically isn't incest.
Yes, what?
Didn't break any law.
I'm so happy I put the content warnings on this stream.
You really needed that, let me tell you.
I have a feeling like I do stuff tamely on my regular streams. This is pretty wild. Okay.
What do you mean?
So what are you doing, Baax?
I will. Yeah. Okay, I'll go to the right room.
Okay. So yeah, I will fast forward this because then we're gonna join the party together and we're gonna start with you guys before these guys arrive. So you go to the relic room and there's servants running about, but most of the people are currently in the ballroom socializing. You go a few flights of stairs and you vaguely remember Beloar having he has a book study, he's an art appraiser, so he has a whole just corridor full of paintings that look the same. It's the same, you think it's the same like landscape, but it's slightly different, and you think it may be by different artists. You're not really fucking sure. You're not an art appraiser, but these seem expensive. And some of them seem oil paintings? You don't know. But you go down the corridor of really expensive paintings, and you end up in the relic room, as he calls it. And as you go in, it is basically a museum. It's a museum hallway.
I will activate my magic eyes as well, by the way.
I mean, you will go blind. Everything here is magic.
Oh.
Everything. You just see
Absolutely.
fucking pure blinding light.
Absolutely fucking everything in this room is magic. So what I need you
just
to
lost
do...
1 minute of time by being blinded.
What I need you to do... I need you to roll... what are you looking for precisely? Are you looking for an object? Are you looking for potions? Because there's things in like glass cabinets, there's books, there's... displays,
first
there's
things
weapons.
first, I will look if there's any form of potions I can take, and second, I will look if there's any cloak or staff or something.
Okay, so
Behold, this is
you
Baax.
you head over to like a cabinet full of beautiful crystal vials and glasses and all kind of stuff, and there's multicolored just variety of potions. Don't even try your magic eyes. You'll just get blinded. Everything's magic in here. So I need you actually to roll me a D100, please.
Oh boy. A
Oh boy.
D100, you know it's bad.
That's a 44.
44. Okay, so you find a sort of a vial with like black and thick liquid, and it sort of
Daddy?
It looks like-
Daddy? Come on, Dad, it can't be that easy.
Have I succeeded?
It's kind of translucent, and it looks like some sort of oil.
Oh yeah, I bet it is.
It looks like some sort of oil. You're not really sure.
I can see your eyes getting teary.
On the back of this oil, there is a label that you read, and it says "Oil of Slipperiness." And basically, what it is,
Heyo.
Heyo! Magic lubricant, hell yeah, boy!
Yeah, buddy.
it can cover a medium or a smaller creature along with the equipment it's wearing and carrying. Applying the oil takes 10 minutes. Affected creature gains the effect of freedom of movement spell for 8 hours. It can be poured on the ground alternatively as an action, where it covers a 10-foot square and duplicates the effect of grease. Spell called grease. For 8 hours. So it is lubricant, basically. You found some lube.
Yeah, boy.
You
Well,
found
of course I'm gonna
blackest
take the
lube.
lube along with me.
Are you gonna take the loop?
You never know when you're gonna need lube. Come on, guys.
Okay,
If it acts like grease, I
what
might
was
need
that?
it.
that was the soundboard.
Item kit.
That was a soundboard?
Yes. Wonderful. So you got yourself a vial of lube. I will let you look for 2 more things. Mostly because this area is so huge that you get decision fatigue. So when you actually look for something, you can't just like go straight towards something, and you don't have time to read. So you're gonna walk up to something you're interested in, grab something, and that's what you're gonna get. So you're gonna get 2 more things. So please, what are you looking for apart from potions? Give me like a general
like
idea.
I said, like a cloak or a staff or something.
Okay, you're looking for some sort of equipment. Okay, I need a second.
I hope to God it becomes one of the items I put on the list because they're so fucking stupid.
Okay, I mean, I'm considering it. Okay, cool. You go into yes, you go into where there's weapons displayed, you know, on the walls, and they're all like got little tablets like in a museum. You walk over and there's a glass display case with some beautiful just embroidered robes that says, "Oh, this wizard from this tower from the year 10,000 wore this," and you know, very basically like historical items. And you sort of skip through them right up until the back, and where there are. You know that you think there are some magic items or something. You know, you open up your eyes and, you know, blindness, but you think you get the correct vibe.
That's
yeah,
like
you're
skim magic eyes.
You find
squinting.
like rope of a fucking nerd.
Okay, I need
Good
you.
at math if you
I
were.
need you to give me another D100 roll, please.
66.
66.
Damn, execute order 66.
Execute
Nice.
order 66.
So as you're
Better be a
looking
good weapon.
around, you don't seem to be able to find a proper cloak. But what brings your attention is you see beautiful sort of this shimmering light armor. But it's not light armor. It looks like it's got like a plate. And you basically find a plate mithril armor that Trial's dad just has here.
Is it just normal plate mithril armor?
Yeah, normal mithril plate armor that
Okay.
it basically usually imposes disadvantage on stealth, but this one doesn't, even though it's plate.
Oh.
That's what mithril is, and yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
a full helmet. It's like a full. You know how they have in Harry Potter, they have these like armor, empty armor. It's basically just standing, glittering, beautiful.
I just
Wait.
walk out like, yes, I'm ready.
Are you describing an armor stand?
Yeah, she was.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did that have to do with Harry Potter?
I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind. I'm sorry.
The Harry Potter brain rot. Yeah.
Okay. You do not unfortunately find a cloak. You have one more thing you can look for. What do you look for? You can look at the same area again, but you're gonna have to roll the die once more. Or you can go look somewhere else.
Shits. Let's go.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Sure, I'll go for the same type of item. That's some sort of magic item, yeah.
So are you,
So you're
but
gonna
what are you
run
you looking for? Bracelets, earrings, books, weapons? What are you looking for? Give me. So visually, as you stand in this museum, you can go to an area that has this. Is what I.
He finds a cock ring.
I'll go for
The
the.
Trojan cock ring.
Sure,
To
bracelets
rule
or
them
rings.
all.
Bracelets
Okay.
or rings.
Bracelets or rings. All right, you go to the miscellaneous stand.
The miscellaneous bin. Fish in the fucking basket.
You go into the miscellaneous bin.
The magical cock of river flying. Can help you if you get a heart attack during it.
As you go in, I need you to give me okay, let's do okay, give me a d6 roll, please.
D6. Alright.
He finds like cat ears that give him like the fucking advantage on dexterity checks.
Okay, so as you
Cat
walk
ear.
over,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
as you
That's
walk over,
actually a great idea.
put that
There's
into
no
the
stopping
magic
them.
item. Put that into the magic item form. Fill it out. Fill it out.
Fuck, jeez.
The cat ears of stealth.
Fill it
No,
out.
no.
Fill it out.
But
Somebody,
you're
somebody on it.
forced to say nya at the end of your sentences.
Oh,
It's
God.
a 3-set item. Like the cat ears give you advantage on dexterity. The cat paws give you advantage on strength and acrobatics, and the cat tail that gives you
Charisma.
haste because that
Oh.
shit's up your ass.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought charisma because it makes you cute. But anyway,
No, it's a butt plug.
okay, I need you guys. Okay, these magic items are not gonna make it to the game unless you fill out the form. That's basically it. So fill out the fucking form. Okay, so as you go up to this miscellaneous display, there's all kinds of sort of things. There's bracelets, earrings, wands. They're all like small items. There's some daggers in there, but like tiny daggers. You know, like the ones like breast daggers. You know, you can put between your boobs, or like shin daggers. You know,
Breast daggers?
Have you never seen? Okay, have none of you ever seen Xena the Warrior Princess?
Oh, I have, yeah.
She has a dagger like in between the boobs. That's where she keeps it. In the armor. Do you not know?
It's been a long time since I saw it.
It's
I only
beautiful.
remember like the.
It's beautiful because it's got little.
I remember
like,
the weapon, the main weapon she
yeah,
had,
yeah,
and
the chakram. But basically, she has one that she keeps like in her armor, like in between the breasts. It's called the breast dagger. Did you not know? Okay, no, it's a thing. But like tiny.
I remember her going like. "Wah, la, 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 la."
Yeah, tiny teeny items, and there's like you would say like, you know how some ladies have this tiny teeny handgun they can pull out of their purse. Basically, miscellaneous is this. It can have weapons, but they're teeny tiny. So as you go in here, you notice something that looks amazing. You see this beautiful carved horn that is just large enough to fit into your palm. And it's like, it's got this beautiful filigree, and it looks really, really expenny-henny. So as you look it up, you're just fascinated by this horn, and you grab it and you take a look at it, and basically at the back of it, it says,
Oh, mama.
the tooting horn. But it does not describe what it does. It just says the tooting horn, and a smiley face is drawn next to it.
Tooting horn?
I'll take it.
Cool.
Is it a horn for tooting? What?
And as you
Dr.
look,
Doom does as he pleases.
and as you look over the horn, you sort of tap it, and a little
I know you're
paper
looking for it.
falls out from inside, and what it says is when you blow into this horn, you send a mental ping to up to 6 creatures of your choice that are on the same plane of existence. Additionally, when you blow into the horn, it makes a very audible fart sound. Any creature that hears the fart sound needs to succeed a DC 18 perception check to notice the fart sound came from the horn, or they will think you let out a big fart. But basically...
What? Who made this?
Yeah, boy!
You made this!
Yes! It's
God
beautiful.
fucking damn it.
It is beautiful, because what it can do is it actually can send a mental ping to 6 creatures, so whatever they are on the face of the planet, they will hear this mental ping. But, they need to do the perception check, otherwise they'll think someone next to them farted.
Oh my god.
But if
I'll
they...
just keep doing like, and they'll be like, "Who the fuck is
Okay,
farting in this
I'm going
city?"
to...
Jerry, is that you?
I'm actually going to add this onto D&D Beyond. I just haven't yet because I didn't think you'd get this item. But you have it now. I will add it to you later. But let's say it has 3 uses, and it
Just write it down in your notes or something.
Yeah, just write down on your notes, and it regenerates. You can just copy it from the Google Doc, and it can regenerate. It has 3 uses, and it regenerates 1 use per long rest.
Let's play the horn.
So you can technically use all 3 in one day, but then it only regenerates 1 every long rest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, who farted?
And I'd say
After
this
I
takes
will,
you 3 hours of like just wandering about the fucking place. But you have these items now. So let's reiterate. You have magical lube. I don't think you took the mithril armor, did you?
I did not take the mithril.
Cool. You have basically magic lube and the fart horn.
Congrats, you are now ready to fight a monster.
You went into a room full of treasures, and that is what you got. Beautiful. Honestly,
That's
Baax?
I want you to play that sound effect every time
Yes, please do it.
when he uses the horn.
It's wonderful. Okay, so you go down to meet whoever it is that
The
was going to
mental
help you.
ping, is it literally just like a Discord ping, or
No,
is
it's
it like
like
a anything with it?
It is a fart noise. That is a mental ping.
Okay.
That is the mental ping,
But
yes.
they all hear it. And if they succeed on wisdom saving throw, they figure out that, oh my god, did we all just simultaneously get a fart noise in our head? Which might make some people sound odd, but some people will be like, who the fuck farted? That was really loud.
Just no one admits to it, but everybody heard it. And they all think it's the other person.
Hey, once this is a useful item.
Like a
Once people know what it
Spider-Man
means, once people know what it means, it can send a signal anywhere on the planet.
Fucking
For
you
real.
annoy the big bad evil guy by just farting in his ear like 3 times a day.
Yeah, it's 6 creatures of your choice. They don't have to be hostile or friendly. It's 6 creatures of your choice.
My mother.
Anyway, so
Pissed me off today.
you have the items, and you head down to the back entrance into the garden, from which you and Charles many a time snuck out, and you manage, you sort of sneak out, and the person that finds you there is wearing a hood, but you can tell from the hood, like, you can see little, like, antlers coming out, and you notice it is Bellower himself who has come with you. And then as, you know, he comes out, he sort of goes, shh. Right, so, at this point in time, I've sort of amended the contract a bit, and our friendly neighborhood shapeshifter is currently pretending to be moi at the party. So he's going to distract the rest of the people, so they will not think I'm gone, and I'm coming with you. Because, honestly...
There's no risk of your wife coming home in this time.
Oh, even if she comes home, I mean, I sat with him for 3 hours and basically told him my life story, so it took us a while, but honestly, she will probably interact with everybody else except for me during the party, so we should be fine.
Okay,
I have to say,
yeah.
for an elf that has lived for probably 300 years at this point or something of the like,
Yeah.
to be able to summarize their life in 3 hours is incredibly sad.
I
Very.
I am rich, and there you go.
And then he looks at you and says, and I found something very interesting, Baax, my boy. I found the fact that he seems to not be able to read any information about the Whispered One. It is simply hidden from him, so a lot of my history, even though I tried to visualize it to him, it was completely blank. He could not see it. So I think our dear deity is actually hiding the information about himself from him automatically, which is very strange, but very cool.
I mean, I was sure that he couldn't read it because of the ring.
No, I'm not wearing one, but I do not think he can read it completely. I mean, I've actually actively tried to show him this information, but he wouldn't see it. But honestly,
We're actively trying to show information about...
I mean, to explain why we moved, because he was like, why the fuck would you move from the Sea of Lindwraith? It's really shitty in the Empire. And I'm like, well, you know, it wasn't a reason. He was like, well, I probably need a good reason in case your wife talks to me. And so, listen, boy, my son is in danger. I don't have time for this shit. I need to get him out. He's alone, and he's scared, and he's probably...
Yes.
He's been alone for over 12 hours now, and I'm worried. So, you know him. He's probably panicking. So, we need to get him. So we need to get this...
fucking hit himself at this point. My God.
He's a
Anyway.
he's a young boy. We need to get this
Let's
shit
hurry
done and
then.
go. Yes,
Let's hurry then.
Let's go.
My son's shoes are untied.
And he goes, this is exciting. And you know, the two of you head out into the woods.
It's been a while. Have you, when was the last time you were in combat?
It's been how many years? I think... Was it
Back in
150?
1495,
think it might
during
have-
the Third Civil War.
I think it might have been 150 years, and that was during one of the festivals of chivalry, actually. I was playing chess with this one really arrogant bastard from the Charmontian Viceroyalty. And he carries on explaining this long story about this rivalry he has with this
You want to stop him at
amazing
some point?
chess master.
No.
At some point. He'll keep
And
going.
you guys, with him narrating his fucking long-ass story...
Let's just
of
say
rivalry-
they're walking while he's explaining
Oh,
this.
no. Yeah, this is happening as they're walking.
Okay.
And he also brought his fancy cane. So he is tapping on, you know, he's still dressed in party clothes with a cloak. You know, you and him go through the back streets, and I'm just going to time skip. And you make it to the cabin by the evening time, because, you know, it takes a long time to get to where the cabin is, and even though you know where it is currently dark and it's at night. Meanwhile, we're going to take a quick break. And then after the break, we're going to come back to the other group, and we are going to roleplay this from their perspective.
Time to ERP with an old hag.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, I just now realized what you're saying with the hug. Oh, God.
Yeah, Hag and Uzi. I made that Joker.
You are deranged and sick individuals. So we're going to go on break.
Nat, listen, Nat.
Smash.
Man.
Man.
I'm vetoing. We're going on break, so we're gonna be back in about 5 minutes. See you later.
Just exactly 5 minutes. We'll be right back. flames.
And we're back. Ooh,
Hey,
yo.
Jesus.
You
Compass
scared
back
the
in
shit out of me.
green.
God, stop that. Jesus Christ, my good man. Okay. Hello everybody, we're back. We had
yeah,
a quick
Danny.
break to refresh our drinks and relax a
Yeah,
bit.
Natalie had to get the good gin for to deal with
I
us.
had to get the good gin.
As
And,
always.
I mean, I had to get a fucking refill because I cannot handle y'all sober. That's just not something that's happening. So, okay.
Can barely handle us sober.
We were coming back from the break a little bit before in time. So, this is you guys sitting with the hag before the rescue party of 2 shows up and tries to, save you. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to give us a little bit more time to roleplay of what you do. So, last time it was sort of nearing afternoon. You guys are stuck in that cage. You managed to free your bonds, but the hag sort of after the hold on. Okay.
What are you looking for?
OST.
He's the nuts.
Yeah, there we go. So, she sort of manages to, once travel leaves and you guys free yourselves, after chatting with you for a bit further, and the hag goes back and says, she says something about preparing her own spice and then actually leaves the hut to go into the garden in the back. And you guys don't see her for a good 2-3 hours. So
Okay.
you guys have a little bit of time. She's just
So within that 2 or 3 hours, we got something we can do.
Oh, yeah, 1 second, sorry. Yes, within those 2 or 3 hours, you guys can do something, or roleplay, or do whatever. Luba is just sitting down and trying to get a short rest to get her health back up. You guys...
Also, I've looked up online, about lead.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it is actually more dense than iron.
So it's a lead one. Okay. Actually, I'm going to move you guys on the map to where you guys really are. So that we're all... I'll do this all in the back so you guys are not aware. But, carry on. What you're talking... So, basically, I'm giving you a little bit of time while I prep this. So feel free to...
I'm just playing with my Ahagao holder that my friend sculpted.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
Sorry,
what was that?
excuse me, what? Whoa. Oh, yeah, the...
Ahagao holder.
Oh, right, yeah.
The Ahagao beholder.
Yeah, you can see like the fucking face.
Yeah, it's like a big giant eyeball, but with, like the fucking tongue out.
Yeah. I was just like, oh yeah, this has been on my desk for like 6 months now or something. I just haven't assembled it because I'm missing a few pieces and I can't be bothered to 3D print it.
Right. Oh, yeah. I think she's already done a short rest. She doesn't have any more. I'm just looking at Luba. But yeah. Okay. So what do you really guys do? After all, because you guys are...
in the 3 hours, yes, that we have, it's not impossible, I think, if the bars themselves are like, if they're like complete like bars and not just like pipes, then it might be possible to bend them.
Okay, I need
is what I have found out.
Okay,
But...
I need you to... Are you attempting to do?
I'm thinking... Alright, Feverand, since she's gone, perhaps we could maybe lift the cage.
She left?
Yeah, she is gone.
Yeah, she literally like said something about picking up something from the cabbage patch in the back, and she just left you guys here. At this point, she has so much confidence after chatting to you, Feverand. she's like realized you get, I don't know, she likes you. She's like, I could leave them for an hour or 2 sitting in there alone.
Yeah, she trusts me. I've sweet talked her enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
in that case, Shadow Buddy, get the rest of our shit.
Yes, please.
Okay.
But even if we do, we still need a plan to get the fuck out of here.
Sorry, guys.
I mean, if we were in the cage and she's outside the cage, then technically she has to come to us to kill us, because I doubt she has the range. And even if she does, tank it.
I mean, like, it depends, like, how, like, thin the bars are, in between the bars.
It's
if
thick
she can
enough
reach...
for a slave to go through.
Yeah. So, but still need a way to, like, get out of the cage, though. Which, the only idea I can think of is we try to, like, tip over the cage. Because it's not nailed to the floor. But it is it's, like, super bottom heavy.
Yeah, the cage, like, you're trying to lift it. You're trying to see... Because the cage is full, so the bottom, it's not attached to the ground. It is like a fully cast cage.
Yes.
Oh.
But it is bigger than all of the entrances or exits in this place. So
Oh, so if you lift it, it's just gonna bonk on the ceiling.
you can't lift it because you're in it.
That's, like, what I'm trying to figure out is, like, if it's possible for us to, like, tip it over.
What would that do?
Yeah, you can't leave. The doors and everything else is too narrow. You don't know how they got this cage. They've assembled it in there.
Oh, wait, is there actually, like, I was
through the bolts.
I was assuming that there was, like, no floor to the cage. It was just, like...
No, there is a floor to the cage.
Okay. That was my bad then. Then we are basically in a bird cage. But how did they get us in here then? Is there a lock?
Well, you see that... Yeah, as you're looking around... Ooh, what is it doing? Sorry, I'm trying to import something into Forge, and it's being a little bit weird.
It's okay.
It's yelling at me. I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy. But basically what happens with the cage is it's got a solid floor. Like, it's got the same sort of...
Then...
Yeah, so the cage is, like, the holes are large enough you can probably put your feet through, but if you're gonna try to lift it, it feels very heavy, so
Can I roll an investigation to try and see if I can figure out how they got us in here?
I mean, sure thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Roll
Because if
the
we can figure out how we got in here, we can figure out how we got out.
Listen up, gang. Do you think any one of you, could possibly break open the door of the cage?
I'm trying to figure that out. Let's see. Normal roll? Hello?
Hold on a second. I need to
16,
restart Forge.
baby.
Oh shit. Whoa!
What happened?
The website was, like, lagging hard for me. I rolled a 16.
Yeah.
For investigation.
Okay. It's because, again, I deleted a cookie, so it logged me out of literally everything I was in.
F.
Never mind. I'm back. We're good. Yeah. Cookies are important, everybody. Okay, so you rolled a 16.
Yes.
Okay, as you look around, you notice that there are enough holes at the bottom there, so you can stick your feet through. You try to lift the cage, but you realize as one person is way too fucking heavy. It's solid lead. You notice that at the front of the cage, which is the opening closer to where the bed is and the table, so the hag can see, there is, like, a remnants of, like, a door, but all the edges have been sealed with something hot, so it's been, lead has been melted and, like, sealed back together.
Oh, okay. So
while
they
you were
put us in here and then seared the door shut.
While you were unconscious, they probably did all that. Whether by
How the
magic...
fuck do they plan to get us out? What the fuck?
As the trial said, in pieces. They do not seem to... She doesn't want you fully body, and Trial just needs your mind, so he can do it through the cage, and then once he's done with you...
Okay, so wait, there's
chop you
holes
up.
at the bottom of the cage for us to stick our feet through?
Well, it's completely flush with the ground. It's completely flush with the floor. So, but you can stand in between where the bars intersect, if you want to.
Oh,
That's what I mean.
yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm literally, this is a hilarious fucking image in my mind of us just, like, cartoon.
I mean,
just trying to
even if
leg
you
it.
manage to lift it, the cage is too big to pass through any doors or windows. It is too wide. It will not pass. You can't leave the cabin.
Oh shit! Oh, God, come on.
Literally. So
That's
literally,
what I mean.
the only way for us to get out of here is to break the cage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, technically, or for something to break the cage. But you notice that the structural integrity isn't perfect. So obviously, where the cage has been melded, it has been done it a few times. With a 16, you don't know how you can break it, but you're there's some weak structural elements that, given time and potentially magic, you could definitely do that.
I'm about to say, if they welded it, that means it's not entirely structurally
not solid. Yeah.
Not solid.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Do you say that to the rest of the group?
If it's welded around the door, that probably means the door itself is hollow to a certain degree, so it should be relatively easy to bonk that shit off.
That's the assumption right there. Mm-hmm. If we can bonk it off, if we attempt.
Luba, how strong are you? On a scale of 10 to 20.
Yeah, she rolls her shoulders.
10 to 20.
10 to 20. I would say I'm not very strong. I'm more of how do I put it? More of a very flexible person. But I would say I'm about a 12 on a 10 to 20 scale if you want to know proper numbers, but you know.
Damn.
Are you?
Damn. That's meta.
Are you on a 10 to 20 scale? That is so fucking meta. I just realized I didn't think about that at all.
I figured it out quickly. I was like, I see where you're going with this, my man.
Very meta of you.
Very meta of you.
I had that.
So, how flexible are you? Do you think you could maybe get through these bars?
I'm not a cat. Doubtful. I mean, and she points at her her armor that's still on her. This will clank. So no.
I asked because you're an air genasi.
I mean, I cannot go through walls. I am corporeal. But
here's what we do. I'm gonna do a thing, and we're gonna break open the cage. All right?
Okay.
3. 1, 2.
Wait. What are we doing?
Wait. How are we doing this? Are we just gonna kick it?
I use my key points to cast silence on the door.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Let me double check your character sheet. I'm a bit.
By the way, if he kicks it in, I'm gonna immediately join in with him, I guess.
Okay.
That's gonna be
what feature is this? Way of the Shadow, was it?
Shadow Arts.
Is that gonna be athletics?
Oh shit, silence. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Or is that like an attack?
It's gonna be athletics because you're trying to push with your whole body towards the door.
Yeah, but it's like a strike. But yeah.
Yeah, you're casting silence. How long does your silence last, my guy?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, that's good. So you cast your silence, and the three of you do it with advantage. But the DC, I'm just gonna tell you, this door has been welded shut a while back. With you don't know if it was with magic or what. But so I'm gonna give you a DC of 25. Athletics the first time.
I literally cannot reach it.
I mean, hey, if you get it high enough, you will be able to weaken it, and then the second time.
What
you
if
try it,
all of us combine, though?
That's not how this works.
Let's see what happens.
So you know, I'm not strong. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so yes. What did you get?
14.
14. The three of you sort of. How does your silence get cast?
Well, the 12.
How does your silence get cast? Please describe it to me.
I do a little finger jiggle, and
do you now?
Yeah, and I guess my shadow reaches into stretches into the area and creates a kind of a darkness filter.
Okay. So as you do a little finger wiggle, the shadow dude that has been attempting to ferry more weapons from the thing, I'm gonna say it takes him a while to deal with this. So I will just say he does bring you all of your stuff back, the stuff that can fit through the holes. So everything. I don't know. Did you get the glaive? I think you gave the glaive back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luba. Yeah.
That was the first thing I got.
I'd say most of the things, considering how the bars are that narrow, you can sort of pass through. But anything you guys have that is bulky, please do check for me. That would not go through, unfortunately. Because I don't have time to check all of your inventory of all your shit. Okay, so you as the three of you sort of, the little guy, when you do your little finger wiggle, suddenly, like, drops to the ground, and there's this, like a weird sphere from where he disappeared into the ground. And, you guys push the door, all three of you, and it's really heavy. You think you might have felt it budge? Okay, now I need, actually, all three of you, including Luba, to roll me a d4, please.
A d4.
Just roll me a d4.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Okay. You can attempt your athletics thing again, but I'll need a quick break because you guys are, like, recovering to your positions. But now the DC has been reduced, but you still have to try it again to try to break it. And before this, I need a quick second. I mean, I'll give you a quick second to talk more about what you're planning to do, because you're not making any noise right now, but the hag, you can sort of see her vaguely through the window. She's, like, picking up some radishes from the garden.
Okay.
Girl is about to make a stew, so you realize she's done waiting.
She's girl bossing it.
She's done waiting for the doppelganger. She's gonna probably cook one of you, if not all of you.
Hey, I'm gonna die last. She told me so.
Yeah, no, you are definitely dying last. She likes you a lot. So,
You might be the last one to survive out of all of us.
yeah.
Okay. So, are we just talking amongst ourselves now?
Yeah, feel free. I need to finish up something. I'm
do
sorry.
your retirement?
Oh, me? I was thinking about starting up my own business, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm gonna grow some grapes. I'm gonna make my own wine. I'm gonna sell it to the highest bidder.
Oh, boy. That sounds just swell.
It's gonna be called Dick and Wine.
Dick and wine?
Yeah.
Damn.
Named after yours
Specialty of
truly.
Dickens.
Dick
Dick
and
and wine. I got dick in this wine, let me tell you.
Okay, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop.
I don't know where to go.
I just whip it out.
Y'all are getting too much.
No, we're not enough.
Is this getting too steamy for you?
Listen, you told us to talk amongst ourselves. This is what happens.
Oh my god.
I ain't doing
regret.
nothing.
Just
I ain't doing
sheer
nothing.
autism.
I regret absolutely fucking everything about this.
Listen, we didn't have a prompt like we did with the college fucking girl shit we did.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We gotta have a prompt.
Well, you're lucky. I'm basically
I think,
done. I'm done.
but-
So.
Okay.
You guys may attempt to do your athletics run once more if you want to.
Yay!
By the way, Sildana, did you
Yes.
heal up? Did you short rest? Did you have any?
I mean, does me going through like a catatonic PTSD attack count as a short rest?
No, but you guys have been left alone after that for a while, so. you
I
can
mean,
have
here's the
one.
thing. I would say we're gonna be at this door until it opens.
Yeah, but I'd say, like, before you guys decided to smack the door, you had, I'd say, a blissful hour of relaxation. Just heal up. Just heal up. It's fine.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take it. I'll take whatever the fuck.
If you have any dice left to fill up your short rest, please do so. If you do
See,
not,
I
well,
have 1d8 I can roll.
I do, because we have our inventory back. I do have 3 healing potions.
it's up to you. You notice Luba isn't full health, and neither is Sildana.
I give everybody the potions, split them up.
I got back.
Okay, so
I
you
got
give
back
one
4
to
HP.
Luba. How much HP is that?
2d4 plus 2.
Please roll that, and I'll add it to her health.
7.
She gets 7 health.
Oh wait, shit. I think I actually got it.
Danny gets 8. And I get...
Nice. Daddy,
8.
add 8, and add yourself 8 health.
Yeah, I'm pretty much 1 point away from max.
Wonderful.
I'm at max.
You guys take a little bit of a break.
My face.
You guys stop for a second when you hear her humming the song that you've been singing. You know, the prisoner song in the garden as she's using a
Sweet.
hoe to like to open up to like dig up some potatoes. Okay, you guys can
There we
attempt one more time to break the cage door.
I don't want to die.
Imagine
So
hitting a fucking nat 20 now. Come on, Gabe.
go ahead. You do it with advantage because you have two people.
If there was ever a
helping
time for a nat 20.
Advantage, you say?
you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bye.
I mean, it equaled up to a 20.
Oh, it's so close though.
There wasn't that one in there.
There was, but
Okay,
It's even more.
as you guys are hitting this door, Ferverand, you manage to, before the rest of the group continues to say, wait. And then you do a series of quick little taps and hits to what you think are pressure points of this door. Or
literally
like,
Kenshiro this shit.
yeah, like
Damn,
weakening.
son.
You're weakening the already weakened slots from the first attack. And it's all in quiet because you've cast silence. And at this point, after you're done with this, which takes a bit of time, the rest of the gang is like, okay, we can do this now. And as you
That
guys
silence is okay.
push, the door just like comes off and then drops. Meanwhile,
Omaewa shinderu.
Meanwhile, I'd say this whole shenanigans of getting your stuff, it's gotten a bit dark at night. It's like it's starting to get dark. It's not too dark. Meanwhile, the two of you, Baax and Belor, are walking in the woods, and you are approaching the cabin because you've already done this.
I blow the toot horn.
Before you blow the
You
toot
blow
horn,
the toot horn
As-
at the
I blow
worst
the toot horn.
time.
as you guys are
No,
walking,
I'm far enough away. So I just do it blow like a little toot so it goes to you three.
before you do this, as you guys are walking, he's still talking about the chess match for hours. He's been talking about it now.
Oh, that's
and he's carrying on now, still like, oh, did you know? Okay, so you blow the toot horn, and who do you want the toot to reach?
The three amigos stuck in a cage.
The three amigos stuck in a cage. Okay, I need all three of you to give me a DC 18. Was it Wisdom saving throw? I believe it was a Wisdom saving throw. Yes.
I
was.
don't remember.
Let me check. I shall check. It was a Wisdom... Yes, it was a Wisdom... DC perception check, sorry. DC 18 perception check. All of you, please give me one.
Okay.
15.
Please God, I'm begging you. 13.
Well, one of them got it.
So wait,
Did you just fart?
So, okay, Luba managed to get Meets It Beats It. Sildana, you got 13. What did you get? Barbara?
15.
15. Okay, so as you guys are sitting, you just hear like a loud soundboard, please.
Oh, yeah.
You hear a loud...
I thought
Who
Matt
thought
would
it?
be on it.
Ah, come on.
You hear you have a very loud noise, and it's so deafening in your head that for a second there, as the cage door collapses, you guys think that the silence didn't work, but then the noise is just overwhelming, and you're like, oh god. And at this point, you're all thinking,
everywhere.
you're all thinking,
I can smell it.
Somebody farted really hard, and then Luba says, it wasn't the usual fart. I'm sorry to say. I think it was inside our heads, and did we all hear it at the same time? It was very, very loud.
Listen, if one of you are nervous, it's okay to admit it.
This fart sounded kind of cosmic if you think about it.
Okay, as the door opens up, actually we are gonna go into the combat range, but I need a second to log in on the thing.
Oh
so,
boy.
Yeah.
It's time for us to go back.
Time for you to go back to that map.
Gotta
Man.
go back to the past, Samurai Jack. Whatcha?
Watcha!
Classic.
It's not gonna be that long, guys. Oh, god damn it! The sound keeps coming off because damn.
You know that like the toots, the horns they blow at like the Riot of the Rohirrim and Return of the King, Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
basically what I'm doing now, just some farts.
Oh gosh. Okay, I will move you all to the map, and it is currently paused. So we're going to activate this map. And we're gonna switch to combat mode, and I'm gonna put up some combat music, and we are gonna, because it's easier to move you all on this map. So we are in combat now. Woo! New screen. Alrighty, let me set up some creepy combat. There we go. All right. As you guys Yeah. So as you guys, this is the middle of the night.
Yes, the
I mean,
combat map.
it's not too dark, but you guys have just blown your way out of this cave and out of this cage, and you can tell like the door is somewhere here, and it was sealed, but now it is open. You guys have just heard a loud fart noise in your heads. Meanwhile, Baax and Belloir, you guys are in here in the back. And at the moment, I'm going to have to... I'd say you're a little bit further behind. You're just coming up towards the area.
Okay.
At there?
Yeah, you're just coming up towards the hag area. You're not there yet. So I need you all to roll me initiative, but I will actually put you all into combat because at this point, it's just to give who goes first because things are happening simultaneously at the same time.
Yeah.
Let me just select you guys.
Run up door.
There's no active combat encounter, and you're currently...
Give me a damn second.
Oh my
I'll
god.
give you
God.
7.
There's a
I'll
lot
give
of you.
you 10,
There's a lot of you
9,
here.
8,
Okay,
7.
we're good. We're good. Oh my god, why is the fucking Discord keeps turning it off? Needs to stop. This needs to fucking stop. I don't know what's going on.
Passed.
Okay. Oh my god, I don't know how to move the carousel. It's in the way. Ah.
Oh, it's always at the top.
Yeah, but how do I move it?
Incident
Oh, okay,
settings.
yeah. There we go. Okay, wonderful. Okay, everybody is currently in here in the combat. Now, please roll your initiatives.
Hiya!
Just to see where we get.
Ah!
Oh.
Could be a little better. Oh, that's...
That was a lot of rolls. All right. Oh, so there is a lot of things happening right now.
+9 on the witch lights.
Yep. Hold on. It keeps doing this thing. I don't know why. 1 second. This wasn't an issue before.
There was only 2, yeah, because we got rid of 1, right?
Yeah. You've got rid of. Yeah.
There were 3, right? And we got rid of one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 2 left.
And I don't want to get a fucking guy slapping my neck.
And the okay, well, I'd say the hag probably has regenerated. Like she probably had a nice long rest, so she's fine as well. And the lights didn't though. And so I will 1 second. Just gonna keep this up so I can carry on. Wonderful. No, where is
Pulls
it?
that shotgun.
What?
Well, here I go killing again. Yeah, literally what you said.
Sorry. Oh, here I go killing again.
Here I go, kill.
Right. Sorry. I'm just
Spread my
setting.
cheek. Yes, killer.
My computer is being a little bit weird right now. Apologies, but we're fine now. Okay.
Okay, take your time.
It's mostly because the music is just fucking up. So I'm gonna keep it
It's
in this.
okay.
No worries, no worries.
Don't show again.
No stress here.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so you lot end up going into this situation. You've just destroyed the gate. It's currently quiet, so nobody knows. It is. I'd say the silence has. I'd say after you broke the gate, the silence is gone now.
Yeah.
Just because it'll
But the
take
door
10
is
minutes.
open now.
Yes, I would say it is now. Plot-wise, I just skip the turns of. Oh, actually, I need to start combat. So I'll skip the turns of these individuals, and it is now Belloir's turn. Who? Why is there a little anchor? I don't understand why there's an anchor.
You override his abilities.
Do I?
Yeah, if you hover over the anchor, it says, "Ability overrides."
What the heck does that mean? Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. Awesome. You guys. So Belloir is walking with you, and you guys are nearing the area with the big stumps, like the
I
broken
can
stumps.
see the witch from here, or hag from here.
I would.
To her lights from the witch light.
You can see. Okay. Can Belloir see? I wonder.
Yeah, because the light. She's lighting up.
Yeah, actually, I need to see his vision. I have not seen. Oh, he's got dark vision, 60 feet. Hold on.
You have dark vision? Oh my god.
Oh no, it's actually set properly, surprisingly. Yeah, he can see the hag lit up in the distance, and he stops and grabs you and says, "Is that her? Is that? I can't see her very
Yes.
well from here, but
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
interesting. All right.
Let's make sure the other ones are out first, and then we can tag her together.
Okay, actually, your and his turn is one after another, so you two go together, I'd say. So I'd say, do you guys want to move anywhere?
I'd say I'd move probably like near the door because we know she's over there, so I'd get to the door and try to open them, get them
Okay,
out first.
I'll move the two of you together, but I will put it to your turn. So can you please move exactly where you want to go? And move only, was it 30 feet?
You get up to the door.
Mm-mm. I was drinking. You need to stop this. I'd say you can make it about, if you use all of your action, you can make it about behind the stump. This one.
Yeah, sure. We'll just do that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, and Belloir comes with you, of course. No.
I
Where are you
chose
going?
Thanks for flying me away.
Sorry, you're here. Wonderful. You've used your action and movement to get there, and you're sort of like sneaking in the back.
Can I?
Wonderful.
I
Meanwhile,
think I can do that. No.
yeah, that's great. As you guys are going as well, let me double check.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, as you guys are running up to this thing, Belloir takes out from his front pocket and a small little like talisman looking thing, and he gives you hold on. Yes, he gives it to you, and he says, usually I wear this, but I think it's more important that you have it. I should have given it to Trarrell, but honestly, I did not think he's going to start to get into a mess. So, and he passes you this talisman, which has a cloaked figure, like in a circle of stars. And he says, like, just keep it on you. It's actually quite good.
Pretty sad. Bads is his last option that he has left.
He says, honestly,
Son of a bitch,
I should have given this to Trowel a long time ago. I just did not expect him to, start getting into trouble this early. I thought he was still young. He's playing with his books and, in the garden, and he's a shy boy.
Time goes. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But anyway, what this does is, if you find yourself in a bit of trouble and you're trying to do something and your, fates are against you, this can really, really help. But not as many times, only a few times. Possibly twice. Basically, what it does is he gives you a talisman, and if you fail an ability check, you can add a d4 to the roll, potentially turning it into a success, and it can be used only twice.
Only twice. Does it recharge?
Yes, every long rest.
Okay.
But it
Like
has to be
full
recharged.
recharge
It has to be
or-
recharged by the person who owns it, which is Belloir.
Okay. Sure.
It's basically Pact of the Talisman. That's what it is. So he gives it to you, and he goes like, right, I think you seem to know what to deal with this hag. I think it's best if you have it, just for luck. I think I don't need luck. I've got this. And
Dies instantly.
Abracadabra.
That's not the right thing to say right now. You're about to face something. Anyway, I of course end my turn and skip over to Sylfania after I
He
accept.
just goes, Avini Kadivi, pew.
okay, ooh, lovely. Okay.
Abracadabra.
Sorry, just gonna double check I've got everything I need. Nice.
Good
Wonderful.
battle, skadoodle.
Okay,
Your
as-
dick is now a noodle.
Oh no, por favor.
As you guys, yes, indeed. As you guys end up, whose turn is it right now? Sorry, I'm completely
I think
lost.
this is my turn.
Yes, it is. It is Sildana's turn. So, Sildana, you are currently in the cage. The door has
Yes.
opened. The hag is like, just about to head back, and she's like, "Right, my dear, I think we found everything we need to make
Really?
that
From
nice stew."
Okay, how far away is everything in this room?
Well, measure.
That bed is...
There you go. We got measurements.
Yeah, I got my measurements, yeah. Let's see.
You can
I
measure
need,
up. Hey boy.
I need to get to something and hide behind it that is within 30 feet.
What about this thing? This table here?
This table, can I hide it? Is it
She's either gonna come in here or in here. So this table is a pretty good place to hide.
is it possible to hide underneath the table?
I'd say, how far is it? It's 30 feet.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering, like, logically,
Well,
like,
I'd say-
is there, like...
I'd say yeah. The table is, you know, you will not have full cover, but if the person fails a really low perception check, stop, please. If the person who's, you know, coming in fails a perception check and doesn't know you're there, you will then be hidden. But then, you know, it's not perfect. It's like a child hiding under a table, you know. So, but you can do so if you wish. If that is your turn, you can do so if you like.
I will move right underneath. Like correct thing. Yeah, I'm going right underneath the table, and
Wonderful.
I'm gonna roll the stealth.
Okay. Roll for stealth. So give me the stealth roll.
That's motherfucker. It's a 9.
Danny, I think you need to pray.
Ooh, wait. I think. Oh, you guys froze for a second. Okay, no, you're fine.
Is there? Do I have inspiration?
No, I don't think so. You haven't contributed.
You never
to
gave
the
me inspiration.
You never contributed to
you
the
put on
names
it?
of the episodes. I'm sorry,
Okay.
my girl.
Okay.
No inspiration, sad.
Sorry, but you think you're pretty well hidden. But the rest of you can see her
think.
ankles. You can see her ankles and her bow sticking out from the back, and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, okay, Missy, okay, Missy.
Maybe I'll have one more chance. I don't know. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay, but yeah, I just have my bow at the ready, in case if I see her.
Nice.
I'm just gonna like just have my bow ready, and when I see her like in my line of sight, I will just shoot her, or at least no, I'll shoot her the moment she comes through the door, like she like comes in, closes the door.
Cool.
I don't know. She's in the room.
Wonderful. Is that your turn? Okay, Luba will sort of see you sneak out and try to ambush the hag, and she herself is pretty big, but what she's gonna do is she's gonna go in here and open up this wardrobe. And as she opens it, there's a bunch of different clothes of different sizes, and you realize these are probably people's clothes that, you know, the hag has eaten, and she's just like, hey, why not? Let me just keep all the clothes because they seem nice. And she sort of shifts them to the side and then jumps in and closes the door. So she's in the wardrobe. She's in the
I
closet.
love what's happening right now.
Okay, that is her turn. And she held an action that if she hears the hag coming close to it, she will open the door and she will use her glaive to, like, swing. It is now your turn, Fevrad. What do you do?
You're also gonna hide in some
I
furniture.
walk over here and I start perusing the wine.
Why? Okay.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. I just ended my turn.
You're looking for the finest wine right now?
Give me a perception check.
He's gonna seduce her. This is what
She's
she's
going,
doing.
hey, baby.
What do you have?
What do you think of this chambray?
I got a 10.
You got
You
a
know,
10.
we joked about that goosey. It was not literally meant for you to do it.
As you're looking it over, you look it over and you realize there's some pretty good vintage in here. You think some of the bottles are really old. They don't have a label and it's like very dusty, and you reckon it's probably good that it's this old. Some of them look
too old. It's gonna turn into vinegar.
Some of these look like they're green,
Oh.
but the bottle looks green, but you're not sure that the inside of the bottle is green. But you can't tell. But you're pretty sure, like, a woman of distinction such as this would be capable of keeping such good wine in here, considering how much food she likes. You know.
That was my turn.
Wonderful. Cool. It is now the hag. The hag is starting to make her way back. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and she's walking in with a basket full of, like.
Fucking dashing.
No, okay, you know what? She's not dashing. She doesn't know you guys are here.
No, come on, let her dash, like, just run.
Alright,
How
she's gonna do half of her movement, and she's walking with she's like singing, and she's walking with this. I'm just gonna.
How concerned is she? Come on.
She's not concerned at all. She has not heard anything happening. So we're gonna have this little boy sort of float over to her and happily from the back, and this other one follow her as she's walking down. And that is their turn. It is now turn of Belor and Baax. I'd say you guys are behind the stump. Are you still going somewhere together, or are you planning to split up?
We are going together to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we won't be able to make it all the way, but essentially just straight up, like, here.
Yeah, so you guys straight up, I'm just gonna move you. You guys straight up make it to the door, and you notice that the outside of the door is tied up with some rope that's been cut through. So, you know.
She didn't want to remove it. She just, no.
Yeah, she just cut through it, and she left it there as a memo.
Yeah, that's her turn. Yeah. That's literally just our turn.
Wonderful. Sylfania, you are hiding under the table. You can start hearing the singing coming from there and some lights from the windows.
I should try to double check my positioning. I'm basically just asking how we roll stealth.
How we roll stealth? Yeah, you can re-roll stealth if you want. You look over and you see if you're hidden inside the table. I'll allow you to do it.
You see your dummy thick ass sticking up.
Motherfucker!
Your dummy thick ass is sticking out.
My dummy thick ass! I fucking rolled a 10.
Oh god.
Indeed.
It keeps spotting me because I clap with my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
No! God damn it. I was trying to pray to you. Why didn't you answer me, Gabe?
It wasn't allowed. If you pray in silence, I don't hear it.
Okay, fine. I pray to you, almighty dice god. Please give me good roll.
Well, next time, not this time. Do you plan to do anything else? You still have movement and bonus action.
Roll
left.
now.
Yeah, see what happens.
Nothing. I got one. It's literally incrementing.
By one.
It was at 2, then 3, then it went up to 4. What the fuck?
It's better.
I mean, he did not lie. It was better.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys do you do anything else apart from try to hide your dummy thick ass?
No, just get my bow ready. That's it. Just when I see her.
You're getting your what ready?
My bow ready.
Okay, so you're getting. Are you readying an action to attack?
Attack her. Yeah, when I see.
All right. You're gonna have disadvantage because you're shooting from underneath a table, but.
And you're prone.
And you're prone. So you're gonna have a disadvantage, but sure, you can do that. Is that your turn?
I mean, like if it's sneak attack, but
Is that your turn?
Actually, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Luba just keeps on sitting inside the. Oh, why are you all unconscious? Sorry, I gotta remove the unconscious thingy. While Luba stays inside inside the closet while holding the thing. So she also readies another action. It is now your turn. What are you doing?
Ooh.
Oh.
I was gonna peruse some more wine, and I saw the dice just drop down on the 20 and then wiggle to the side. I was like, oh that's
no.
sad.
So you're still perusing wine, are you?
Yep.
Cool.
That's my turn.
So
Find the shittiest wine bottle of her collection.
As you're perusing the wine, you're just standing there with your back to the back wall, and you can hear the hag start getting towards you. Then you hear.
I'm kind of like picking them up, and I'm like holding them, like, what
you hear that.
this?
1, 2, 3. Oh. 4, 5, and the hag comes in with a bowl, and. She's gonna do a perception check to see if she can see you, Sylfania. What was your final stealth that you did?
Wait, did you say? Would
she be distracted by me standing there holding a wine bottle?
I'd say yeah, she'd be distracted. She'd have a disadvantage, but what's the stealth you've got, Sylfania?
The one I got was a.
You got a 10?
A 10. Yeah, it was a 10.
Okay, so with the disadvantage, she's gonna try to see you. Ooh. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
The rolls. She definitely succeeded.
Did you say advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Yeah, what did you say? Disadvantage.
So, yeah, she's actually doesn't see you. And she notices Farah and she goes,
oh.
How did you get out? And then she looks and she sees the gate open and she goes, I leave you for a few hours and you disappoint me. And
Listen, if you're going to eat me, at least do it with good wine. Like, I'm looking at your collection of some of this so old, I think it's vinegar at this point. Like, do you have any...
Not all of that is wine, you fool. Some of it is, well, my own concoctions.
You make your own wine?
Not wine, I make infused vodka. But anyway,
Oh.
get back in the cage.
Oh,
I like how distracted she just got from that conversation.
Like, what's in this bottle? And like, I pick it up.
Hold on. And she puts down the crate full of vegetables, and I suppose that would be her bonus action, chatting with you. So she doesn't have enough movement left, but she basically looks you over and says, "I will explain it all. Just put it back and get in the cage while I'm being nice. Also, where are the rest of your little friends? Are they hiding? Are we playing hide and seek?"
They left earlier after I opened up the cage.
Oh, that is not very good now. You see, I'm not very happy with that happening. And it will be the little... And as she says this, the little wisps...
Do I see her, by the way?
Oh, yeah, you see her. These little wisps float in.
Before the wisps come in, though, I probably shoot her.
Okay, give me a attack roll with disadvantage to try to hit her.
No, I think I have regular advantage, because I have attack... Because I have, the sneak attack.
Yeah, but you're prone.
Sneak attack only, like... Well, I mean, it only applies when you have an ally
nearby. Yeah, sneak attack only works when you have advantage. You don't have an ally nearby, and you're...
Once per turn, you can deal an extra...
You're prone, and I'm telling you, you have disadvantage. Give me an attack roll.
Yeah. You can't sneak attack.
Go, go, go.
Aw, bitch.
Yeah, you do not hit her. An arrow flies, and now she sees where you are. And she goes, "Ooh, we are playing hide and seek. How fun!" And as she says,
they don't want to spoil the mood.
As she says this, these little wisps float in, and now all of you except for Luba are visible, and proper combat starts. So this, I think, how far can they move? They can move 50 feet, right? Fly speed, yeah, it's fine. This one will try to come underneath the table, and it will try to zap you, Sylfania.
No.
Because
Does that make it prone?
No, because it's floating. It's a tiny light.
Just had to ask.
Yeah, I know. It's a good question, but no. It will try to attack you. Ooh. Yes.
I feel like my clouds pro.
A good song came on that fits this moment just perfectly.
Does a 14 hit you, Sylfania?
What? Yeah, it does.
14 hits. Okay. So you take 9 lightning damage.
Oh boy.
You get zapped in the butt.
Oh boy.
Also, you don't have any more temporary hit points, so remove those. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, see. Whoa, that was a lot.
Wait, hang on. That was
no.
22.
No, yeah.
I tried to put it in minus. Hang on.
Okay.
Oop.
It did zap you.
Whoops,
for that
I
much.
fucked up.
What?
Nothing. Don't look at the stream.
Okay. Okay, cool. You get zapped, and I believe that is its turn. Then this little boy is going to... Well, I mean, it can only float in, so that's however far it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it can only get to around here, and then it will sort of start hovering, looking for the rest. And now it is Belor and Baax's turn. So it actually is Belor's turn, and he can hear talking. You guys can hear talking from inside the hut. You can hear Ferveran's voice talk about wine, and then you can hear the hag sort of go like, "Are we playing hide and seek? How fun!" And Belor looks at you, Baax, and goes, "Ooh, I believe your friends have the same agenda as we do. This is getting interesting. Shall we?" And he...
Aye.
I'm ready to pull aggro.
Yeah, he comes up to the door, and he just like opens it. And he goes...
Kick it in.
He goes, "Good day." So he opens it up and goes, "Hello," and
Hello there, Joe Kenobi.
Hello there.
hello there. He literally does that with the same voice. And he casts Bane on
Damn, dude.
he casts Bane on the hag and the two little little things. And basically, what I think they have to do with Bane. Hold on, just double checking. What Bane they have to do.
Good old Bane.
Yeah, I'll just cast it so that I
was born in the darkness, molded by it.
Okay, so she has to do a charisma saving throw, which she fails. I believe, and these boys have to do another charisma saving throw. Not 20.
Damn.
And another charisma saving throw. Fails. So I think only this witchlight is immune. So I'll just do this. That's not deaf, but like it's a sign that it hasn't failed. Actually, no, I can just put baned.
There is indeed a Bane.
Is there a Bane sign? Where is it?
I think it's just cursed or something. Hang on. There is a powered and weakened.
Oh, there you go. I'll just put cursed. Oh, no, there we go. Weakened. I'll just put weakened. I'll know that it means Bane. Oh.
Yeah, it works.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. All except for this dude. Cool, and that is his turn, I believe, because he just opens, hello there, and just casts Bane on them. Now I believe with Bane, they do roll d4 and subtract from attack roll or saving throw, and if, before the spell ends, which means it's a concentration spell, I believe, right?
Yep.
And until he takes damage. So he just... Yeah, that is his turn. He does that. Ooh, Baax, why are you in the back again? What happened?
I didn't realize. I don't know. I think because you pulled me around, that it somehow like threw me out. I don't know.
Okay, I'll roll it for you. And can you assign initiative? I think yours was 16.
Yeah, you can.
There you go. You're fine. You're fine. There you go. It is your turn now. What do you do? You just see him go, hello there. And as he did that, he tipped his head, and there was something like
finger guns.
Yeah, his eyes glowed dark purple, similar to yours, and you saw like little shadows like sneak into the room, but that's all you've seen.
Interesting.
Indeed. Hello there.
Hello there.
Good day. And what do? This is the room.
Let me actually see. Let me see what's the radius here. I have something fun I kind of want to do. Yes. I want to walk a little bit forward.
Mm-hmm.
Here. And then I'm going to Dragon Fear. Basically, like roaring DC 15. This one.
They're immune to your fear.
So basically trying to make them afraid, and the ghosts specifically.
Only the ghosts. Away. Okay. So the ghosts themselves.
I don't reach her.
Yes, I need a second because I'm not sure if they're immune to fear. I need to check.
I mean, they were afraid of the.
No, that was turn undead. That was turn undead. That was different. That wasn't fear. That was actual versus undead. I just gonna quickly double check. You know, to be safe here. I'm just gonna go with just gonna find their. God. Give me a second.
Well, at least I've tried.
3, 2, 1, banzai.
All right. So,
there.
does it give you frightened condition?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. Carry on. What does it do? What do they have to roll to save?
DC 15.
Okay.
Roughly.
So it is these two. Does Sildana have
Wisdom
to roll?
saving. No, it's only specifically targets that I've selected.
Okay.
That is only the ghosts.
You can just select the tokens and click the saving throw button in the chat.
Okay, this one, yeah, that's what I'm doing. This one saved. Yeah, they both save.
Well, at least I'm using their rolls now.
Yep, they both saved. So you roar, and these little lights like turn towards you with the fuck kind of question.
I'd like to imagine that Baax walks into the scene and screams.
Sure, that's what happened.
If only. Well, that's technically my action. So I basically take one step back and end my time.
Damn.
So basically announcing my dearly arrival and using Natalie's good dice. All right,
second.
Sylvania.
It's me?
Yeah, it is your turn, Saldana.
Okay.
You.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna die, I guess.
What do you do?
What?
You have this
Don't worry
thing
about
next to you.
I don't know what to do.
You're under the table. You might want to get out from under the table. I mean, that's an option you may want to do, but that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to
probably
do,
want
bro.
to disengage towards us because you're ranged and not melee.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what to
Okay.
do.
No, that's not far.
I will tell you this, Danny. If you get up, that's half your movement.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, your boy crawling.
I mean, I might as well just risk just getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I
at
mean,
this point.
if you get from under the table, you're not actually leaving the thing. If you're just getting out, because you're still within 5 feet. It's more,
Yep.
you're not prone anymore. You're just stopping that.
You still have disadvantage from trying to shoot at melee.
No, I'm just gonna dash.
No. That's still half your movement to get up.
I'm aware.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I'm messing up something. I'm very sorry, very sorry.
Don't sweat it.
Doing so many things. Okay, sorry. So you just do you get from underneath the table, or do you stay there?
If you get up here and get up, you'll have 10 feet remaining, and then if you dash, you have 40 to get whatever you want.
Well, hopefully he doesn't die. Not dash.
You get attack opportunity immediately down again.
Yeah, I just move up and I try to get up.
Okay,
I'm gonna try and dash over here.
Okay, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity as you get the fuck out of there. So before you move, I mean, you will still move, but it's like what damage you will get is the question.
Mm-hmm, basically.
Spent 2 of her good dice, so she should get shit.
That's a 12 hit.
You're welcome.
No.
Good.
You're welcome.
You managed to get out, and the thing misses.
Are
Go-
you pretending to be a dice god, Max?
Go wherever you need to go.
Yes.
Do you want
okay.
me to curse you again?
No.
You pretender.
So you managed to run out, yeah. Do you do anything else? Because that's your movement.
No,
And
that's my movement. There's nothing else I
that
can
is
do.
your full movement. You have an action, I think.
No, I dashed.
Okay. Then you have a bonus action left. Do you wanna do anything?
I don't. Guess I cast Hunter's Mark on her. On the hag.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You cast Hunter's Mark on the hag. You are now aware of her presence because it's a magical mark. I believe is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. And at this point, Luba basically realizes she can't just sit in a closet forever. I mean, she
Getting
wanted
out of the
to,
closet, you guys.
if she wanted to, she absolutely could. But does he have? Oh no, she doesn't have any more. Turn the Unholy. But what she is gonna do, she is going to jump out of the closet, and she's going to hit the thing in front of her, which is this boy. So
He's out of
Luba
the closet.
is just jumping out and just hitting with her glaive. Oh no, wrong.
She's gonna have to fight these things again now.
17. Actually doesn't hit him, but I'd say she has advantage because she surprises them. I'll just do it
I
again.
want to say,
sorry.
like, if they did not notice her presence at all.
Damn it. Yeah, so she jumps out and she was expecting the hag and she sees the little wisp and she goes, "You bastards!" And she misses. It is now.
Quite furious in those, I imagine.
Oh yeah, she's pissed off. It is now your turn, Feverant. What do you do?
I take one of the vodka infusions she's making and I throw it at her.
Oh yeah!
I
Okay.
said I was gonna pull aggro. I wasn't kidding.
Okay, give me. It's an improvised weapon, so
Yep.
give me.
Can she take some mental damage?
Give me a dexterity.
Depending how valuable that
Just give me
vodka
a
was.
Just give me a dexterity check to
It would-
see if you
it
can hit it
I'm-
into her. Are you trying to hit it underneath her or on her? At her.
At her, but I'm not proficient in improvised weapons, so I don't get proficiency bonus.
No, that's what I mean.
But
Then
it's-
just do dexterity throw.
Yeah, it would be strength because throwing.
Okay, yeah. Then just give me just give me an
There we go.
unarmed not unarmed. Yeah, strength. 17.
17.
That meets it, beats it. So as you throw,
Yeah, boy!
as you throw the infused vodka, it goes through the air, and then it hits her right in the chest, and she goes like, and then
Does it smash?
yeah, it smashes. A scent of
Smash.
a scent of elderflower and a gooseberry sort of spreads through the hut, and it's actually would have been quite delicious vodka. And she goes,
Oh.
"No, my best one, you
Did
bastard!"
you just make her
as
flammable?
she like removes or tries to like shake off a lot of the vodka.
Bro, I'm a fireball the cunt.
Oh my god, yeah. What if you actually just set her on fire right
Okay,
now?
1 second.
Dude,
Before we carry on, I
lucky.
need a second. Because this deserves a bonus in my notes for you thinking up such a cool idea.
Damn, son.
As I said, I give bonus XP to people who think of like amazing cool shit and use the environment to their advantage.
Wait, is it me or Mads?
You, because you thought of it.
I mean, Mads thought it up first, though. But
yeah, so it's
I mean,
gonna...
the moment you start talking about her precious vodka, I'm like, I can use this to pull aggro.
Indeed. Yeah, she's pissed off at you now. Do you do anything else, or
Manipulate damage.
That was my action.
yes, you
I
saw movement
don't-
and bonus action.
I still have movement and bonus actions. I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do that would be of use right now. So, you know what? Let's see here. I'm gonna go over here, right here, and I'm gonna spend my last key point to have patient defense, which I have right here. So I use a bonus action to take a dodge action.
Okay,
and
that's
that's my
perfectly
turn.
fine. Do you still have key points left over?
Oh, that was my last one.
Oh, okay.
Just-
That's good.
just had an idea.
Wonderful.
What if I just made a flaming arrow right now?
The hag is really fucking mad, so she is going to beeline it for you, my dude.
That's why I
And-
did patient defense, baby.
Yeah, she mad. And then she is going to, as she hits you, she goes like, "I trusted you!" And she
I
tries to...
loved you.
Yeah, I don't know why she has a Russian accent here. She goes like,
I broke her heart.
I
Next, I'm
thought
gonna
we
break
were...
her spine.
I thought we were friends. I was gonna feed you your friends in the best stew you've ever had and then eat you, but you've disappointed me. And she's going to try to claw you.
She has disadvantage. And I reply with, honey, I expired years ago.
Oh god. Alright. Does
Uh-huh.
10 does not hit, does it?
No, I have 17.
Okay, as she does this, I believe one of her
Okay.
features is... One
That's the
second.
highest AC out of all of us.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a feather tank.
He's a thank you boy. Okay, I believe that she can actually yes. So
What
she
can
looks
she do?
So she looks at you. Oh, I forgot to actually minus a 4, but it doesn't matter because she fails. She looks at you and she says, no matter actually, let's do it. Wisdom saving throw to see if she can actually think or if she's just enraged.
Ooh.
Let's do this.
Ooh.
Damn, I really know how to push her buttons.
Oh no, you push buttons, don't you? So I'm
It's
gonna
my
do one.
specialty.
Just not even
shit.
talking about your character
She is
anymore.
fucking mad. She does not. She forgets about a
She's
bunch of her stuff.
pissed.
She is pissed, and she's just like turning completely feral. She.
Like I said, broke her heart. Now it's time for her spine.
Yes. Now it is.
Okay, Bane.
It
Calm
is
down.
this little thing's turn, and it's actually gonna go and get to the stragglers because well, it doesn't want you guys running away, so it's going to see Baax and is going to try to zap you because you're the closest, and
Zap
it
them.
does it with a minus. Can you do a minus 1d4?
God.
You can.
Oh yeah, it does minus 1d4. So does a 16 hit you, Baax?
It does, yeah.
Pretty sure you have a very low AC out of all of us.
No,
I
I got
think
13.
anything can hit him.
You take 3 lightning damage.
That's it?
Yeah, very low.
I'll take it.
Like fucking 9.
I'll take it.
Okay. Now it is this boy's turn, and it's going to sort of hover to over here to get advantage on you, Fervorand, and it's going to take an attack of opportunity from Luba.
She has a glaive. She has a range of 10 feet, right?
Yeah. Oh, no. Is it? Glaive? Yeah. She does! Oh shit, okay, never mind then. See, he's still within range, and it's going to try to attack you, my dude. With the same thing. It doesn't have a minus to its attack, so it's going to just attack with it. Oh, no, not with advantage, sorry. Forget about it. Ignore this. It's going to attack normal, because it cancels out. Does a 14 hit you?
No!
Damn it.
Stab it away!
You're fine. It is now Beloar's turn. As he sees, you know, this carnage, he sort of looks over and says, boy, this is getting quite stressful. Alright,
Dude.
Okay. Right. I've cast Bane, so I'm good. Right, he looks at the hag and says, "Or you know, stop hurting my children."
Or you? That is very rude of you.
Yes.
Hey yo, daddy?
Papa?
Okay, and must succeed on an intelligence saving throw, I believe. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Yes.
Oh yeah, because he's seeing a hag for the first time, isn't he?
No, it's a different hag. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's different.
So
Okay, my
this
bad.
hag, the hag needs to. So as he says this, there's another from his words, from his mouth. You notice that there's like from his tongue, there's a little dart of darkness that flies straight into the hag, and she needs to do.
I thought he was just gonna go like, "Hey, Stinky!" and she's gonna take psychic damage.
Oh, fuck! It was on 14.
I mean, it's good that you failed it.
Wait. Okay, so she takes 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw.
I thought it was
makes. From the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. That's pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty damn good because I can hold person on.
Oh, she takes max damage. Holy shit.
Yeah, bye.
Dad is pulling. Dad is doing well. I did not expect this to happen. Actually.
He does work.
Okay.
You have firebolt, don't you, Baax?
Oh yes, I do.
Okay. So as he says this, that is his action, and then he's like, "Right, kids.
Goodbye.
I'm not very powerful, so I think I'll be moral support," and steps over to here. And it is now Baax's turn.
You can do it, champ. I
mean,
believe in you.
He's
sport.
keeping his bane on these guys to prevent y'all from being hit. So you know.
Well, I'll take the opportunity to attack.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see if he hits you. This one actually has the, I keep forgetting to add. They've been rolling so shit. But he's going to do a minus 1d4 because of Bane. 6 doesn't hit you, does it? So you're fine.
Fantastic.
No.
Okay. You now have full reign of what you want to do.
I will, I could hold person her or anything like that, but I'll actually firebolt her because I want to see if that shit's ignitable, that she's just full of fucking flammable alcohol. So,
Go ahead. If you hit, we'll see.
Oh no! Did you have it? No way you
I did not even need to apply reverse inspiration. That was a nat one. Okay, I need you to give me.
I told you not to like curse my dice today.
You tested me. You pretended to be me. That's your fault.
I need you to give me a d6, please. A d6 roll. See how bad this is.
3.
Okay, that's not bad. So as you cast Fireball, for some reason you step too far back towards the table, and you end up, as you move your arms back for this powerful firebolt, your elbow goes into something squishy, and you look down and you see intestines, and it just yucks you out so much that your hands go, and you actually hit the ceiling, and it just creates a little burn spot. But but that's about it. But now your whole robes and you slip on the intestines, and I'd say give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh god, please don't fall prone.
Fall on your ass. I swear to God, fall on your fucking ass.
Fucking, he falls
Break
down,
your tail.
he pulls the hatchet off the table, and he stabs himself.
4.
Okay, you manage to slip, and you do not stab yourself. It's not a nat 1, but you are now prone. Because you just basically went... you had a spasm. You're just on the ground.
What?
Dad's back and saying, hey, you guys got this. And I'm like, yes, sure. And I just absolutely mess it up. That's good.
Just literally try Looney Tunes, slipping and sliding
Indeed.
on, some guts on the floor.
That's
I'm
basically...
supposing you were ending my turn after that prone, yeah?
Yeah, I'd say you need to use your next turn to get up. Sylfania, it is your turn now.
Oh boy,
What do you do?
great, it's my turn.
I mean, they already used their reaction to sap Mads and it didn't work, so you can just leave.
Yeah. You can just walk away from her.
Yeah, just take a step back, shotgun in the head.
Boop, 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 boop. A step back, I guess.
Then
And,
stop.
Then don't forget to dab.
dab, yeah. And, let's see, how would it be 2 turns? I have a tinderbox.
Okay.
I have cloth.
That's gonna be 3 turns in
That's
making.
3 turns, isn't it? Yeah.
You can do it if you like.
It's gonna take a while.
I mean, there is a lot of
worth
lit
that.
items in this room. Everything that's currently doing little glow thing is fire. You don't need to make your own fire. You can just grab a candlestick and throw it at her. You didn't have to Yeah.
That's hang on, wait, how far away was that from where I was? Back 30 feet. I could try to go back and try to
Why
grab
am I
the
helping you?
candlestick.
Why the fuck am I helping you? I really shouldn't.
You know what? Back here.
You know you want.
I didn't move there. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna grab the candlestick, and I'm just gonna throw it at her.
Okay, so you grab a candlestick,
Yeah.
and I'd say she's close enough, but give me a strength throw to
Wait, strength? Wouldn't you?
because it's an improvised weapon.
Couldn't?
So with an improvised weapon, it's just your attack roll without your proficiency.
Okay.
So just do a regular unarmed attack without proficiency.
Come on, baby, please, please, please.
12.
12.
As you throw it at her, she sees you coming because you had to run all the way to the candlestick, grab it, and come at you. And she mad, and she uses her claws and she pushes the candlestick away. So this candlestick is now somewhere down here on the ground. But it was a good try. Do you do anything else?
No.
Alright, it is now Luba's turn.
The dice god was not kind to me.
Okay, Luba is fucking righteously pissed off right now. So what she's gonna do, she's gonna
Righteously.
step over to Okay, she's going to jump up to the hag over here, and she's going to use her glaive. And you notice that her glaive lights up in lightning, and she is going to attempt to do a sort of. She's attempting to tap her with her glaive, so not attack her, but tap her with it to cast Shocking Grasp. So let's try this. Oh, she does get advantage, doesn't she? Sorry,
Yep. Flanked.
keep forgetting.
Oh, I would
Ooh, that hits. Okay, and now she cannot take. She takes 5 lightning damage and cannot take reactions until her next turn.
Oh,
Who knew?
baby boss, fucking away.
Shit, who knew? Okay, cannot take reactions. So how much does she take? She takes 5 damage. Slowly but surely. It is now, and that is Luba's turn. It is now your turn for a round. What do you do? Your patient's defense is over. You're now flanked by a hag and a little light boy.
How's she looking?
She's looking perfectly fine, just completely wet and angry. It smells really of vodka. Like.
And little ghosty boy next to me?
He looks kind of,
Kind of beat up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to break her spine.
Yes.
You can try. You may attempt it.
21.
That hits.
7 damage.
Okay. Cool.
And then I punch her.
Mm-hmm.
23.
That hits.
Oh.
Damn.
5 damage.
Oh, damn. Low ball on that.
Oh.
Sad.
How's she looking now?
She's like a little more roughed up, but still, like, she's taking these like a champ. She's just staring at you with, like, these tears of disappointment on her old and withered face. You've broken this woman's heart.
You fucking pimp slapped her.
And at this point, she...
I still have to move.
Oh, right, yeah, you're still moving. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done. You
Okay.
can take an attack opportunity on me.
Oh, yeah, by this little boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's
Oh,
try
boy.
this.
Well, you'll probably most likely dodge.
He doesn't have disadvantage anymore, right? Because you're...
No, I left the thing.
Does a 10 hit? No.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. You're good.
He's got the highest AC out of all of us.
Awesome. So the hag... The hag turns around and basically looks at the two of you. And, yeah, I think she's gonna do another wisdom saving throw just because a lot of people have hit her to see if she, like, recovers that it's dangerous or she's still gonna try to attack
I
only you.
pummeled the shit out of her and ruined her vodka. Her best vodka.
I know, she left it there for so long. I wanted to know with Bane, is it saving throws as well or just attacks?
Attacks as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shit, saving throws too. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna do minus 1d4. Let's go. Nope, she's still attacking you. Alright, you got the... yeah, she's gonna try to claw you. Still, like, screeching like an ungodly banshee. She's really pissed off. I don't think she has disadvantage, right? She just has... Bane.
Yeah, she just has Bane.
Okay. Does a 10 hit? No. I assume
10
it
does
doesn't.
not hit.
I assume it does not.
That's a funny thing
So-
you would ask.
She's trying to hit you and she just can't. She's just like
We gotta pray on your bad rolls.
that is very true.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thanks for the follow. Anyway, it is her turn, I believe, which is why it is the little flight boy. Little flight boy actually sees Belluar and is like gonna whoop, come up to him, be like, "Good morning," and Belluar goes,
Got it.
"Oh, did not plan for that." And let's see if that would happen. Okay, it's going to try to shock him, but it has this. What is it? It has minus 1d4. Okay. Oh my god, that does not hit. Thank God
I
for
would have
that
been
d4.
so upset if you just literally just like went, well, time to kill him instead. Oh, well.
Okay,
Just had enough of this shit.
that misses, and he like, you can't see what's going on, but you can see the little floaty thing go, and he can go, "No, this was not part of the plan," and
I can see like half of him being like, whoa,
yeah.
he's still got movement.
Then this boy is gonna see that things are not going well, and going to try to assist the hag as much as it can, and it is going to. Oh, sorry, wrong one. But that hits. Yeah, definitely hits her. And it's going to do damage.
It's going to do damage.
She takes 5 lightning damage, but she's actually immune to lightning. Oh, not resistant to lightning, which I kept forgetting that she has this resistance because she's air
half
genasi.
damage.
Yeah, so it's half
She's full
damage.
of hot air, baby.
What does it say on here? See, the difficulty on was it foundries that it's more difficult to see resistances. So okay, she takes instead of 5, she takes 2 damage, right? Because it's rounded down.
Yep, half rounded down.
Cool. So it zaps her, and she like looks at it angrily with her glowing lightning eyes, and she says, "Come at me, bro." And it is now Belor's turn, who is sort of trying to 1v1 this thing, and he's like, "Oh shit! Well, did not prepare for that. Crap."
Oh boy, that's not very spiffy at all, I say.
You guys don't really see what's happening, but I mean, some of you who can see, he can see him pull out sort of a glass staff. That he's been using as, like, really beautiful crystal staff with a nice sheen that he's been using to walk around, little walking cane. And as he, like, raises it, it lights up a little bit. It lights up a little bit, and some sort of magic passes through. And that, I believe, I'm not... So I made him a while back, but I haven't really used him a lot, so I'm sorry if that's a bit confusing. But that, I believe, is his turn. But he does something with the staff, and there's a little, like, shadowy light comes around him. I need to actually... Okay, I'm gonna use it here, because it's... The foundry's being really weird. Okay, and he is going to... 13 plus dex, that's... Ooh, okay, so 13 plus dex, that is...
What is their dex?
16. Oh, it's actually not bad. Okay, I just need to write down that his armor class is now. Oh, how do I override? Okay. I'll just do 16 for now.
Yeah, that works.
I'll just override it so that I know.
Override these nuts.
Oh, why didn't it work? Oh, I needed to save. Okay, sorry.
Just imagining fucking...
There we go. Okay, so he basically, you see him cast something on himself, and he goes like, "That isn't very nice of you," and he tries to, like, circle around it to, stay in the sight of you guys.
May have been a few hundred years since I've done this before.
I'm too old for this. And it is now Baax's turn.
Oh, my clicky knees!
Alright. Sylfie still had the... Yeah, I'm just actually... I feel like this might be a good time. I'm not gonna cast Firebolt on her, I'm sorry. But I'm going to cast Hold Person on her.
Ooh.
That's probably a better idea.
And she has to do what?
And she still has the Mind Sliver on you. She just has to do the DC 15 Wisdom.
Yeah. Was it
And she also has the Bane. So she's
Is it
2d4.
No, I think the Mind Sliver only worked on the next turn, so it's gone already.
Wait, hold on.
So she still
Before
has
the end of
Bane.
your next turn, yeah.
Yeah, she still has Bane, and basically she has to do a Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so minus 1d4. 19.
I do wonder whether I should actually just use my fucking... Nah, I can't.
Yeah, wow. You really should be praying right now, Matt.
Fuck that.
Honestly, any opportunity for Mads to fail is a bonus in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Is that a number 8?
I do stand up and everything, and I just get
8 on the counter now.
Yeah, man, there's a
Mads.
lot of bullying for Mads, really, speaking about this.
What was that counter? It was just a statement.
Anyway, yeah, that was that turn, really.
Okay, good.
it's time.
It is now your turn, Sildana. What do you do?
Oh boy. Well, that failed last time, but that fire on the stove there,
Yes.
is that a wood fire?
Yes,
No.
there's wood underneath, and there's some coals, and there's like the pot is connected to a metal, like it's hanging above. It's not standing in the fire. But there are some.
Your arrows won't immediately catch fire then.
No.
No.
No, I wasn't thinking that actually.
But it's actually roaring pretty high up because she was about to cook a stew, so it's like it's been warmed up. So.
I was gonna get to eat you guys.
Yes,
What I'm
you were gonna get
thinking is...
She liked you,
That's
but
what
you
you get for
betrayed her.
bonding.
You betrayed her
Yeah.
feelings. How could you do this to
Broke her
her?
heart, break her
Broke her heart.
spine.
This
So,
is
like,
weird.
Live by.
Oh my
This
god.
roaring fire right now is like a... fucking... It's all coals, basically, right?
I'd say it's got like there's 1 or 2 logs, but there's a lot of just like embers in the middle right now, but there's like one or two logs that have just been freshly put in to like.
Is it possible to like, I don't know, scoop up whatever is there?
If you want to get burnt, yeah, but sure you can. It's pretty hot.
What I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna like empty the that thingy.
So you not only broke her vodka, you're also gonna
Yes.
remove her soup, you bastard.
Yes, I'm going to dump out her soup of the pot, and I'm gonna use the pot as sort of to like hold all like the fire or the coals, anything that might be on fire.
I mean,
in
you
there.
can do whatever you want, but you move on the map where you're doing.
Let's see, how far away is that?
That's very close.
Oop.
Hold
15.
control
You can
and
make it.
click to like keep moving.
You can make it.
Oh, like hold control and click with left mouse.
It's fine. It is within 30 feet. You can make it there.
Yes, it's within 30
Just
feet.
go.
Yeah, okay.
Just go.
I'm
It's
gonna
fine.
go.
Christ.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Pull up. I take out her fucking. I take out
Okay,
the
so
pot.
what do? Do you topple over the pot? A liquid soup that smells actually quite nice with a lot of spices, and it's been boiling on there for a few hours now.
Just
Spills on the ground, and she shrieks even louder, like, "You bastards!" And then you take the soup bowl, and you're trying to scoop up the embers or fire.
could I use the ladle possibly?
Yeah, sure. But that will take
is that a possibility?
your whole action, I'd say.
I'm fine with that if it takes my whole action.
it'll
I'm
take-
just asking if it can.
And considering this will take 6 seconds, depending on how many embers you take, it's going to take your full next turn to fill it up.
You could just grab the pot and scoop it.
What if I just scooped it with the pot? I imagine that might burn me.
That's fine. You can grab the pot. The pot is hot, so I will need you to give me... I will let you grab the pot this turn, and then next turn you can scoop.
Okay.
Because it's you've ran over there and you've toppled it over, then you're grabbing it and scooping it within 6 seconds. That's a bit of a stretch.
Okay,
So I'm
yeah,
gonna give
yeah,
you.
that's fine.
Please give me. You're grabbing the thing. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Please be good. I pray to you, Almighty Dice God. Please, I beseech you.
Give me,
I kind of want to see what happens if you fail.
Oh god. We got
Don't say that.
Nice.
I succeed.
Oh,
You're
okay,
perfectly
okay.
fine. Yeah, you don't take any damage because you managed to you have gloves of leather
Yeah.
gloves and you managed to grab it fast
Yeah, I
enough.
do.
And also the pot had insulated handles because this woman is a professional cook and she's
Public
she-
prayers, Daddy.
Public prayers.
Also, I forgot because you're hunter's mark, you needed to do a few Constitution saving throws because you got hit, but you'll be fine. You're right. Okay, so I'd say that is your turn, and next turn I will let you have movement and bonus action, but your action would be to scoop everything.
Okay.
So it is now Luba's turn, who is now in between these two, and is actually going to cast Word of Radiance.
Divine dab.
And she's going to
Oh.
do... these guys have to do... Oh, sorry, wrong one.
Whoa!
Yes. Oh, no.
Magnifique.
Alright. So
Omelette
she...
du fromage?
Omelette?
Omelette de fromage.
Omelette du fromage?
How do I... Oh, God. How do I remove the...
Click the
Spell
L-shaped. Okay.
I see.
Divine dab, they asked.
Divine dab, indeed. So
Yes.
she's going to cast it, and these two have to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. I mean, not with disadvantage, but with this. 12. Ooh, she fails. This one has to do one with minus -2. Oh no, this one does it just straight. Fail both. Okay, they take 4 radiant damage. It's not nothing, but they both take it. Cool. Let me double check for this one. Each creature of your choice they can see within range. That's fine. You don't take it for a round. And she sort of goes, "None of you will live past today." And
Whoa.
it is
Got a
now
new weapon.
third round. That's your turn.
Yes.
How is fucking below doing?
Belor,
He's fine.
he's fine.
I'm not taking a
Fine.
single shred of damage.
It's fine.
For real?
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
No.
14?
No.
Oh,
No. Okay.
No.
higher than that. Boop, boop,
Yes,
boop. That
that hits.
does it.
How much damage
Less than
does she take?
1.
5.
Ooh,
As
she's
little
looking
as
like
you
you're
make.
you're slowly pummeling her down, and she seems pretty angry with all of you. Is that your turn, or do you do anything else?
Let's see here. I do have more movement, which I'm not going to use, but I'm contemplating if I have a secret maneuver I could pull out of my ass. Which, I mean...
I love me some secret maneuvers.
Yeah. It is based on
Heyo.
ability checks. I can't use that one. Well, I mean, I'm done then.
Okay, that's your turn. She's gonna do another wisdom saving throw, but you're pissing her off. Okay,
Like, what the fuck?
Damn it! She's so mad at you, man. You've really hurt her feelings.
Anky.
She's been rolling lower than 10. She's been rolling lower than 10 for the last, like, 5 times I've done this. It's
Hey,
crazy.
all those rolls goes into our fucking saving throws.
Listen, I wanted aggro, I get aggro.
Okay, 12. I don't think it hits the hag, does it?
No.
No.
17, baby.
Alright, that is her turn, and she's just like, she's not even coherent. She just goes, just keeps stabbing. Just keeps trying to scratch you.
Fucking
Right.
reading. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. This dude is still trying to attack Belor, so it's gonna keep trying to do what it does. It's gonna try to hit him. Nope. Never mind. The other one is going to try to get to you, Sylfania. It's like, it sees you doing something, and it's like, oh shit, actually. And tries to float away from Luba, and Luba gets an attack opportunity on this thing, because, you know.
Fuck that.
But she's just trying to hit it with a glaive. And, ooh, that hits! Shit, okay. Finally she hit.
Yeah! Let's fucking go.
It takes, 7 slashing damage. Damn. This thing's looking really rough, but it manages to get to you, Sylfania, and it's gonna try to zap you.
No!
Because, it's not stupid, it just needs to stop you.
Better go taser those buttons, baby.
13 doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
Yeah, it misses.
You just like put the ball on top of it, so it can't
These
move
things
out.
are not having a good day. It is now Belor's turn, who sees this thing in front of him and says, you know, I've seen many of you Will-O-Wisps back in the day, but you were way more friendly than you are here. I don't know what your deal is, but please, fuck off. And he's going to cast...
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Does he like hold his staff and just go?
Yes, he's going to try to do Mind Sliver, so this thing is going to have to do a saving throw again. And it's minus 1d4 because it's still got Bane. Jesus Christ, this guy's OP. Okay.
We can't see the rolls. We don't know what you're laughing at.
He rolled... It rolled like a 3, and it had a minus 1d4, so it ended up being 1.
Nice.
Okay, it takes 1 psychic damage from that. Not much, but this thing is like... The light seems to dim a little bit, and it seems visibly upset. But
Ghosty is upset.
But it has disadvantage on saving
cringes.
throws.
He's like an old fluorescent light that's like cutting out.
Yes. It is now Baax's turn. The old man, Belor, isn't useless. He is not useless. Mind you, he is useful.
Yes.
What do you
From
do?
here, I will firebolt her.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it with the advantage, by the way? Because you guys are flying.
I mean, we're
No.
flanking her. You're not.
There's nothing. You just attack her.
It is.
Do it, Joe, come on!
You gotta pray.
Fuck,
You were so close. It literally bounced back. What the fuck?
I hate this game.
Okay.
Didn't pray.
No, I refuse.
What else do? You have a bonus action and some movement left.
I ain't got no fucking bonus action.
Bonus action. Cry.
Okay. Sylfania, you successfully managed to scoop a whole... Like, I'd say give me a d20 roll. Just to see how much you get.
What the fuck of it?
I do have the, like, 1d4 I could add.
Uh,
but I would-
8.
You don't get that much because there's still some fresh wood in there, but you manage to get enough embers to like it's hot and you think there's a little bit of a flame, but you're not sure. You can either try to
A
grab
little
more.
bit of a flame?
Yeah, you can try to grab more. I mean, you rolled an 8. You can try to grab more, or you can run with what you got. But you're pretty
I'm
sure.
gonna
it
try and
was-
grab more.
Oh, okay. I'd say you can use your bonus action to try to grab more. So give me another roll. D20. Yeah, you managed to grab a decent amount now that is like sort of on fire. You're keeping it away from your face. You have your movement now, but you're now flanked by little ghosty boy.
I'm just gonna take the hit. I'm gonna move.
All right, you're gonna take the hit. Give me a second.
If you do all this effort and then miss and don't ignite her, you're gonna be so upset.
Yeah, no. 12 doesn't hit you, does it?
A what?
12 doesn't hit you, does it?
No, 12 does not.
Yeah, it misses. Okay, you cannot throw it at her. That would be your next turn. But you have a roaring fire in a pot.
See, Danny, notice how after you made your prayer, you stopped taking damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Luba. At this point, I'll just move it. She's
So you
just.
Okay,
you say this
I
to me or
refuse.
Mads?
No. That's just a backhanded comment to me, and I will not accept it.
Right,
No.
Luba is just going to try to. She doesn't have any spells left. She is going to. Yeah, she cannot cast anything else. Actually,
You
Oh,
can't smack a bitch.
yeah, she's going to try to stab her, just with her glaive, and see if that works. Do you know how smite works? I'm just curious. If you manage to hit.
Yeah. If you hit with an attack,
Oh,
you
shit.
can choose to spend a spell slot to smite.
Sorry, she has advantage because you're flanking. I keep forgetting that she has advantage. Doesn't hit. Never mind. That's her turn.
Sad.
E for
Fevrend,
effort.
go ahead. E for effort. Yeah.
It really just is Fevrin breaking her fucking spine, and everybody else is kind of running
It's a
around at this
1v1.
point.
we actually probably could have all been like striking at her.
Ooh, that hits. Go ahead.
Hey, I've been trying. I just fail.
Oh,
Okay.
I just want to be cool.
Next. Yeah, that hits. Jesus. Okay.
Spine breaking time.
Damn.
That's my
She's
turn.
looking a bit rough, actually. And she's gonna do another wisdom saving throw. I mean, she's gonna keep doing these.
Like
to
I
see if
said, you know what? To just add insult to injury, as I'm pummeling her, I reel back, I look her dead in the eye, and I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna break your kneecaps and wear you like a backpack.
Okay, she is
What
like
the fuck?
she's completely feral at this point. I
Wear
mean,
her
if,
like a
listen,
backpack,
I
damn,
need a
bro.
question. If I fail wisdom saving throw like 6 times in a row, at this point, I'm just gonna stop rolling them because she's feral. She's just not gonna think at all.
She raged.
She just like hard rage.
Became a barbarian.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, if there's one thing I can do, you guys,
Fervorad.
it's get attention.
Fervorad,
Oh boy.
I need you to give
Can't
me.
just piss off a lady, yeah.
Fervorad, I need you to give me a. What's your stronger, acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics is better.
Okay, I need you to give me an acrobatics roll with advantage, please.
I grab him.
20.
20. As she is about to grab, like, she's raging. As she's about to stab you, you notice that her movements have become more aggressive and angry, and you manage to, like, grab and pin her wrist, so pin her right wrist in one of the techniques, and now she's like, I need you to give me your unarmed attack damage, please.
Oh, okay. Just the damage.
Yes, just the damage.
Damage.
She was actually just ringing, you punched her in the
7.
face.
Okay, you manage to, like, grapple her wrist and, like, break it. You break her wrist. And,
Break her wrists.
she-
Like a Kit Kat bar.
just one wrist. And, she basically rolled a nat 1 and then a 5 on a 6 scale of how bad it's gonna be. And
Yeah,
now,
boy.
at the moment, you're still grabbing her by the wrist, so I'm gonna say she's grappled. She can still
Hey.
attack you, but she can't move away from you. So she's...
Yeah.
But your
I mean, I
arm
found
is...
it
You're
good.
still holding on to her, so you can let go if you like on your turn, but this is her turn.
This is fine.
Okay, yeah, this 1v1 continues.
You hear two little boys slapping each other. It's like from a distance, it sounds like somebody like
Ooh.
autistically clapping, and you're like,
Actually,
what's going on?
actually, this hits. Finally.
Oh.
Finally he hits. Alright.
Just for shits and giggles, just to annoy you, silvery barbs.
Ooh, okay. You can see him. Can you see these
No,
guys? Yeah,
I-
you can. You can. Yeah, you can. So I need to roll again, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're also shooting me.
That
How
still
dare you?
hits. That still hits.
Ah, okay. Well, I do give advantage to someone, and I'll give advantage to Luba.
Okay, I'm not gonna
I
reroll
mean,
damage. I'm
due
gonna
to-
use. Sorry.
I would say give it to Danny because we already have advantage because of flanking.
Oh yeah, right. Danny.
What
Okay.
about me? I don't need anything.
Okay, awesome.
Uh,
So
everything
as
else, Danny.
He's about to
I-
throw something as well.
I'm going to use the same damage I've used before, and actually, Belluar. Wait. So which one do I use? When you do silvery barbs, do you use the second roll or the lowest roll? The second one, right? Can you check, please?
Drink more roll and use the lower roll.
Lower roll. Okay. So the lower roll would be 17, and guess what? Belluar's AC now is 16. But what he's gonna do is, he's gonna cast Shield as a reaction, which increases his by +5.
He
And actually,
can do that.
so you can see his
Damn.
staff light up again, and he now casts Shield. Yeah, he does not get hit, and he goes like, "Not today, ghost boy."
Looks at it goes.
Fucking crisp.
Not scientifically possible.
Yes.
No.
Awesome. Great. So now this other boy is gonna follow Sildana because it thinks Sildana is a danger to its mommy. So it's gonna do. what
Mommy,
it does
no.
best. It's gonna shock you.
No.
Come on, fail,
We're going to
fail.
attempt you. 17. Does it hit?
Yes.
Oh.
The wisp is just mad because we're going for that Hagosse.
You take
We'll
5.
see.
You take 5 lightning
I'll get it
damage.
at Hagosse.
I did not
with a
hear you.
Dundalin.
What?
Shh,
Hey, shut up.
5 lightning damage.
5 lightning damage. Okay.
You're not too bad.
What the heck
But you
is
are
it?
bloodied now, I believe, right? Danny, are you
I just
bloodied?
love saying that.
I am definitely bleeding.
There we go. You're bleeding. Okay. It
I
is
should
now.
not have said that
Oh,
this
God.
early in the stream. It just become a thing now.
It is now Belluar's turn. He is going to look at this thing, and basically is just gonna go like,
You know what? I think this is not right.
I kind of regret coming here. I think it was a pretty bad idea, you guys.
right.
Bye. I'm unsubscribing. See ya, boys.
Yeah, it's just going to say, right,
Oh, no.
right, young man, or young lady. I'm not sure what you were in real life, but you kind of suck. And
You know, if I had a penis, you'd be pretty good at
Fails.
blowjob. You
fucking
really
fails
suck.
again.
Kind of suck and then fails. That's a rip.
Oh my god, it's slowly taking psychic damage until it dies.
Is it really? Oh
Just
my
taking
god.
abuse.
Dinosaurs over there.
At some point, it's just like run away in despair or like not being able to hit this guy.
Baax, it's your
Bruh.
turn. I just love how funny this is.
Alright, I still refuse to pray to you, so
oh, you
let me
little-
try one more time. to try to
Okay.
hit
Young,
that
kid, young
bitch.
kids.
Please, igniter.
Nat 20.
20!
Okay,
That's
wait.
about time.
Before
It's
I-
about fucking
Before I
time.
continue, I just wanted to give a small cameo. This old man and this ghost is basically like, young kids these days have no... He's basically shaking his staff at an old ghost. But basically, what did you cast? I need you
I
to
cast
ask me.
Firebolt, which, like, you know, because she was wet because of the alcohol and whatnot, and this spell specifically says a flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. Oh,
Wonderful.
I guess the last part. But technically, it's like ignite her.
How much is fire damage? Do you not remember, Gabe? Is it D6? Return.
It's usually D4.
A D4 every turn. Yeah, cool. Yeah, not 20. Good luck. Good job.
Critical hit.
So, give me the damage.
13.
Fire damage. Oh boy.
Finally. And now you... Wait, Danny, haven't I completely just invalidated you fucking running
Henry.
over that thing now?
No, I could double it. You don't know.
Sorry, you're all talking at the
Reverse
same time.
inspiration.
Wait, is he gonna? Are you gonna give him reverse inspiration? Are you
Take
gonna
it
do
away
it right
from
now?
him.
Are you really doing
Take
it
it
now?
away from him.
Are you really doing that now?
Yeah, do it.
No!
Reroll, bitch.
Oh,
Better be another fucking nat 20. Come on, game. Come on.
Danny, you
Oh.
better add that to the fucking bullying
16?
counter.
Does not hit.
The 16 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Oh,
But now you have no reverse inspirations. You are now a clean slate, my dude.
Shut the fuck up. You just took a nat 20 from me.
I'll still
Shut
give
the
you.
fuck up.
I'll still give you XP for it.
oh.
Literally bullied. Yeah, this is literally bullying.
I really enjoyed that.
Me too. Okay.
Oh, this is bullying. It's got so extreme.
You know what? I mean, at least it was like on this kind of roll. And not like,
Not death saves.
it's not a death save, and it's not like a fucking, yeah.
So
I'm,
you're okay.
I'm just happy to take a nat 20 from you.
If you're wondering why I get a reverse inspiration, it's because I piss off a GM.
Oh yeah.
He pissed her off
My
one too many
nerves.
times before.
Oh
And
man, I have like another like reverse inspiration before this as well. It's good times.
But now you have a clean slate. Now don't piss me off anymore, and you will be fair and square.
All your sins are cleansed.
Your sins have been cleansed.
Just don't open your mouth, Mats.
Fuck no.
Okay.
I'll make that a 10.
I'll say whatever I want.
Okay. Baax, do you do anything else apart from
Yeah, failing. Thank you. No.
Okay,
Next.
Fucking cry.
Saldana, it is your turn.
It's my turn finally. Okay, I'm just gonna take the chance. I'm gonna dump this fire on her.
Okay,
You
what
have
this
to
is gonna
taste
be?
now.
What?
She is now surrounded by 2 other people, so everybody here is gonna have to give me a dexterity saving throw to get out of the range, because when you're throwing, it's just embers flying. Okay, so Luba and please give me a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, please. Okay.
Oof.
Ugh. Okay, I need to get the hag. What did she get? It's for a second. Well, lucky the hag doesn't save. So I would say, yeah, give me. How much should embers be? Let's do 3d6.
I mean, improvised weapon. Improvised weapons are usually a D4.
Yeah, let's do 3d4 because it's a lot of embers. So please give me a 3d4 fire damage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Because you're literally point blank throwing embers into people's faces, so.
At least I'm far enough away.
3d4 fire damage?
Mm-hmm. Just roll them. Just roll a custom 3d4. Okay, that is 10 damage. Ferrandi takes 10 damage, the hack takes 10 fire damage, and she's now set on fire. Aluba takes 5 because she managed to save. But she didn't save fully, so she still got hit with some bits.
Actively sabotaging the team.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going
Yeah.
to... How do I set her on fire? There we go. She's on fire.
Of course I'm gonna sabotage you, Mats.
She's on fire.
No,
Is
I'm
that,
talking
is that
about
your...
like.
I believe that is your
throwing
action,
the thing.
Soldana. You still have
That was my
and bonus.
action.
Movement and
I do
bonus.
have a movement, but I'm not gonna move, otherwise I risk attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna get hit anyway, but... You know,
You're
honestly...
holding iron.
Oh wait! Can I count Hunter's Mark damage as well?
No, that was attack with a melee weapon. You haven't attacked her with a melee weapon yet. Sorry. I wonder how long does Bane last? How many turns is this?
A minute.
A
Probably.
minute, so that's
Yeah.
10
Anyways.
turns, is it?
Yep.
Has it been 10 turns? I can't tell.
We're on turn 7.
Oh,
Oh,
Roz!
lovely, thank you.
Hi!
Thanks for the follow. So many followers. Wow.
Oh my god!
Alright, it is now Luba's turn. She is going
Are you
to...
telling me you people enjoy this garbage?
I know, I'm very
What,
surprised.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
So,
What the? Why would you say that?
she's going to try to attack the hag once more,
Would you say
and she
that?
has advantage. Oh my god, she does hit her. Okay. She's gonna smite, because she's been really struggling to hit her. So she has...
2d8 plus 1d8 per spell slot above first.
Wait, she has a Thunderous Smite and a Wrathful Smite. I'm not sure which one even to use. There's so many.
Those are spells you cast beforehand.
What do you mean?
Like Wrathful Smite and all that shit, that's a spell you cast to enchant your weapon and then you attack. The
Oh.
standard smite ability is just something you do whenever you hit.
Oh, she also has a Searing Smite. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. That's
Holy
like
shit,
pre-cast.
I really need to read these, what she's got, because I've just made her and I was like, yeah, whatever. She's not gonna be important, is she? She's just gonna be a random NPC,
I mean-
and then...
I don't know. She's been pretty
She's-
helpful.
Just make her normal smite as at least 2d8.
Why does she not have a normal smite? Where do I find a normal smite? She must have one.
It's called Divine Smite, usually under features.
There we go, Divine Smite. Oh, features. There we go.
Does she have a spell slot to use it?
Yes, she has one spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay, deal 2d8 extra damage plus 1d8 for each spell level. Okay, no, it's level 1.
Yeah.
It should, wait, what's her spell slot? Yeah. She has...
Is the hag considered a fiend?
No.
Then 2d8.
Hag is not a fiend.
Not yet.
She will be.
Actually, let me double check, but I don't think she is. Thanks for this, by the way, because I don't know all the rules by heart, okay? Nope.
Neither do I, but I know a lot of shit.
She's not a fiend. So basically she does damage and she does plus 2d8, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Kaplowy!
Okay. As she as you see Luba sort of raise her glaive, she manages to pierce the shoulder of the hag, and like lightning and holy light radiates from it, and the hag kind of goes like but she's not dead yet. But Luba is like full on a mission here to kill this bitch. And that is her turn, I believe. Holy shit, Luba.
Oh my god.
GG, girl.
Is she still not dead?
No, she's still not dead. It is now your turn, Trevorand. Break her back. Break her back.
Guess whose spine is about to be broken?
Go ahead.
Break this bitch's back.
Fucking bayonet. Fucking bayonet.
Do it. 7.
7.
She is still standing on her last legs.
Oh, it was almost a nat 20. 18 to hit.
How do you want to do this?
Oh!
Like fucking Bane.
Oh!
You know how I said I was gonna break her kneecaps and wear like a backpack? Yes. I break her spine,
Okay.
break her knees, and put her on like a fucking backpack.
So, when you, like,
Why?
she has now been pierced with a spear and is now radiating holy light and is burning from the inside with lightning and holy light damage. You're still grabbing her wrist. How do you contort her into a backpack? Please explain.
Tell you what. I
Describe
grab
it.
the glaive of Luba, and I, like, holding her wrist, I push her body, like, face first into the glaive.
Whoa.
So what do? You grab her off it and then face first into it?
I'm holding her wrist
Yeah.
with one hand.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
grab a glaive with the other, and just push her fucking into the glaive.
So you
Push her
wrap
face into the glaive.
wrap her back into
preferably.
because the glaive is coming out of her shoulder.
Ah, okay. Then I just grab the glaive and fucking yoink her to the ground and curb stomp her face or something.
Okay, you
Oh,
grab
okay.
the
I was
glaive,
about to say, that's a little weird. Yeah.
yoink her to the ground, and then curb stomp her face, and then her head
Yep.
goes into like. Have you ever seen like people with baseball bats try to hit a watermelon? That.
Yeah? Oh.
And it just goes.
I see the exploding faces.
It just goes. And
There are no goodies
splashes.
coming out of this melon.
Everybody here
Where are
is
they?
like completely just covered in blood. You and Luba completely covered in blood. Baax, some of it falls into your little. Onto
She's
your
probably still, like, burning right now.
Oh yeah, she's still on fire and she's like twitching. Her body's twitching. The little light immediately when she's down, they sort of. They sort of look at you guys and look at each other.
Oh
They
shit, man.
ghost shit
And
themselves.
you can see them just like, what's their flying spoof? 50. So they just fucking hightail it. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they just keep running.
Fuck!
They're
Steve!
just like, oh god, get the fuck out!
These fuck off. Unless you
Bring
want to
back
fight them, they're gonna be there for now.
Steve!
Guys?
It is now
Guys?
Belor's turn,
Yes.
and he.
Quest complete.
Yeah, he walks in and he just like strolls in and says, "Right," fixes his clothes and says, "How are you guys doing?" And he looks at the burning hag with no head. Sylfania like breathing heavily with a pot. Baax just like being really pissed off at himself. Luba's still like glowing with holy light, and he goes like, "Oh well, it seems like you people have got this. I don't really have to do anything. Great."
I adjust my coat, and then it's not my turn, so I can't really do anything. Then I leave towards the vodka rack and fucking yoink that shit.
Okay. The
Can I
combat
have some?
the combat is over right now, so I'm just going to stop it right now. You now have free
Okay.
reign of this area. She's dead.
Alright,
Hold on.
lads. Let me help you up a little bit, and I prestidigitate the blood away from them.
How do I end encounter? I'm sorry. How do I do this?
Just enter the crossed swords, and at the bottom you just click end encounter.
Oh, right. Okay. It's because I minimized the thing.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Yes. Wonderful. You guys are now free to move. Belor just walks over and says, Baax, my dear, you're right. You seem unharmed. Did my talisman help? Did you do anything with it?
No.
Did you use it?
No.
Did you even use it?
All right.
Because there was nothing to use it to at that time, so I was waiting for something more dramatic to happen.
Okay,
I
well,
just didn't get hit, so I was like,
Bruh.
Can I have it back, please? You know, it's a family
Yes.
album. Thank you. And he takes his talisman back from you. And he sort of looks over at the hag and goes, "Ooh, you guys did quite a number on her. You didn't only explode her head, you also burned her to crisp. Nasty.
Quite
I like
necessary.
that. I like
Broke her
that.
heart, broke her spine. Next, I
Nasty.
broke her face.
All right, I need you to give me you have time, so give me an investigation check with advantage, please.
For the vodka.
Yeah, to try to find what flavors of vodka you got.
I'm not investigating. I'm just grabbing whatever the fuck will fuck me up.
Okay, you got yourself an 18. Oh, not bad. Oh no, 15. Yeah, so you find a rhubarb vodka. You find some raspberry vodka. You find an interesting
Ooh.
like pumpkin spice vodka.
Pumpkin spice. What the fuck?
Write it all down.
Yes.
Rhubarb.
So, rhubarb, pumpkin spice,
Nice.
berry infused vodka, and
Berry
one
vodka.
and one that just says Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
Jeff. This is Jeff in a bottle.
It just says Jeff. There's
Good
no other
times.
description.
I
still-
remember Jeff.
It looks murky.
So
That's it.
rhubarb, pumpkin spice, berry, and Jeff.
Basically, is what you get. Saldana, you see him pick up these bottles. Do you just grab some, or do you?
I grab a bottle.
You grab a bottle.
you drink it?
I grab the biggest one I can find that looks like it will fuck me up.
You find the biggest one you can find, and you look it up, and it's got this like weird gloopy green goo in it, and it just says, what is it? Dead man's ichor.
What?
Dead man's ichor.
No, not that one.
Put it back.
what do you mean?
Sorry?
I'm asking Sildana, you want a Jeff?
No.
Jeff Goldblum?
I would like something that was not a person once.
Well, I do have rhubarb, pumpkin spice, and berry.
I will take the pumpkin spice.
I mean, not right now, preferably. I
Yes.
mean, we're still
What?
in enemy territory.
Yeah, Belvar will come back, and he will he will immediately make his way to like the 2 bottles of wine, pick one up, which is dusty, and he goes like, this one is good, and just walks back.
It has like the name of the wine bottle crossed out. It just says like Steven.
Anyways, give me the bottle real quick.
Fucking Steven, right? I knew this motherfucker. It's gonna taste
right.
good.
Luba is still like in her like holy rage, and then she like shakes it off and goes, oh boy.
I walked over to Luba.
Oh boy.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I went a little bit too holy warrior, didn't I? And then she looks at Belloar and goes, Lord Falaman? What are you doing here? And he goes, you look like you're one of the guards. Don't know your name. I'm sorry, darling. She goes, Luba Whitfield. At your service. I'm Private Luba Whitfield. Right.
We came to help. That's all you need to know.
So you have escaped somehow, and you brought Lord Fallon alone? I mean, no offense. You seem to have, held your own, and you cast some sort of magic that really helped us at the beginning here. But, and she looks at you, Baax. Why him?
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Anyway,
okay.
I'll just fix you up real quick, and I prestidigitate her so she's not full of blood and dirt and sweat, and be like, that might be a little bit better. Let's investigate this place first and foremost, and see if there is something that can hint.
I put my hand on Sildana's shoulders and I say, yeah. No.
Yes. Yeah. Give me the vodka real quick. I just wanna hold on to it.
Why? Why the fuck are you putting Goofy all of a sudden? You son of a bitch.
Luba looks over at you.
I put my hand on her shoulder and just say, "Smart move that with the coals. You do good."
Yes. And I have the vodka now.
So
But we're not in the cabin full of dead bodies.
I'm just gonna hold on to it.
So Luba actually.
Oh, are you now? And
Yes.
I give her a bottle. I give her the Jeff bottle.
I don't want the Jeff bottle.
You haven't read the label.
It says Jeff. I don't know who Jeff is, but I don't want to drink them.
Are you sure?
So sensitive.
He might taste good.
Yeah.
Jeff is a
Does
special.
it have like gold flakes in it?
No,
God
it's
fucking
just
damn it.
murky.
Anyways,
murky
I'm
and
in what parts are you guys investigating?
So as Baax, you mentioned looking around the area, Luba says, when I was in the wardrobe, I think I found, one of the drawers is where all of our stuff was, but I think I found some stuff, but it was dark and I was busy. But
Can you pull it out? I'll just check
okay.
her.
And she walks over.
I'm checking the
Whip
body.
it out.
Okay. So who's doing what? I'm sorry. We need to pause this. Who wants to go first? It's too many people at the same time.
Whatever is more important, honestly.
Okay, I'll get Ferverant and Baax. I assume you guys are trying to investigate these little bits and bobs, right?
No, I said I'd check the body.
Oh, you check the body. Okay. Belluar then
Well, she's checking the
walks
finger, her
over.
Then I will probably help Fervorant investigate this area. Then.
Yeah, Belluar just walks over and starts wondering about looking at things and goes, "No, that looks quite nasty." Okay, so we're gonna go with.
This was a person once.
All right, let's start with the two of you. Why not? Fervorant and Sylfania. So the two of you are looking over this table, and what you see are a bunch of like witchy accoutrement. Some of it there's a cutting board with like a weird monster heart or something. There's a bunch of eyeballs. There's like a strange raven skull. There's a claw. There's some tarot cards. You're like, it's a mess, okay? And there's obviously, you can see a pentagram circle with some candles. And you're like, okay.
Can I pull up one of the tarot cards just randomly?
Sure. You pull one up, and it is...
What do I pull up?
The Queen of Hearts. You suddenly explode.
You pull up a...
Then something.
The Magician.
Oh!
And the Magician is a card number 1, and it usually signifies knowledge and magic. And you're just like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So as you're walking further around, you notice a very familiar book. You notice a very familiar book here. This is very similar to one that the brown one, the other hag, had. Very
Did you
similar.
ever actually see that book?
Not sure, but Fervorant, you notice there's 2 books. This one is just a cookbook, and it has, like, beautiful handwriting with, like, spices and recipes, how to best cook a human flank, how to best cook a dragonborn. It's best not to skin them. It's to keep them within their scales so you can, get the juices flowing.
Think we found an unholy book.
Is it like a recipe book where it says like how to cook like a leg of pig, but it has pig crossed out and just has man written underneath?
Yes, it is basically like modified one, and then has some side notes that written in witches' hands, and some empty pages have just her own recipes invented, her own sauces.
I toss it in the fire.
It's a thick book. You toss it in the fire. It burns really nicely. There is this other book here that you just read.
I think a little more important, yes.
Yep.
Oh, I wonder what's inside.
So as you open it, so as you reach to touch it, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I think you don't. I don't think you should do that.
18.
Not bad. You pull it up, and it's like it doesn't want you to pull it up, but you still grab it. And as you open it, it's like resisting your opening, but you're like, you got strong fingers. You pry it open, and
I tell the book that I've already broken one spine. I am not against breaking another.
hold on, guys. You froze. You froze. 1 second. I think it's my guest star that's being a little bit weird. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we are a little frozen. Oh no!
I'm sorry, guys. It's only like recently. There you go. You guys are back.
I am the frozen.
I just refreshed. It's fine. Okay, so you managed to open the book, and inside, as you start looking through a few pages, you see some spells, but you can't. Oh wait, you can decipher what they are. They're in a language you understand, and
Is that infernal?
I will tell you. I don't know if you want to share what you read, but I will tell you secretly if you want later.
I'm not. No.
Okay, I'll tell you secretly what you read. But as you're flipping through the book, Sildana, you notice, because you're good at like noticing things, you notice that he seems to be like reading. Like he's not just looking over; he seems to be like following the lines. Although he might just like the writings a lot. You flip through a few more pages, and there's a few runes, a few circles, similar to the ones you've seen drawn. And there's more stuff in there, but I will actually talk to you in private about it. Because
Okay.
Do I see him trying to mouth any of the words?
No, I don't mouth the words. I'm not retarded.
Okay.
At this point, I'm gonna make a quick pause because Bellower comes up to you, says, "Ooh, honestly, an unholy kitchen, but it is fascinating to observe."
Any of these bottles on the table, are these like potions or anything?
Yeah, well, I'll come back to you real quick because I want to switch to another group. Baax, I need you to give me an investigation roll, please, because you're looting the body.
That is on fire.
22. You're pretty fine. You managed to avoid the fire and not get burnt. And the fingers are still twitching. As you're looking through her pockets, you find a few carrots because she managed to stuff them in there because they didn't fit into the bowl. And actually, 1 second, you do find 100.
Can I activate my magic eyes as well throughout when I'm searching her?
Sure. You find 100 gold pieces on her in a pouch. Like you find a pouch with 100 gold pieces, 1,500 copper pieces, and 1,100 silver pieces.
1,100.
So yeah,
How many?
Jesus. 11. So it's like 1,000, 1,100 silver pieces, which is basically 11 gold pieces, but it is in silver. And you find 1,500 copper pieces, and then you find 100 gold pieces on her in a.
That's a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, she's losing all this money from all the people she's eaten.
I'm guessing the jiggle in her ass was from the coin pouches and not her fucking ass.
Yeah. And I would say that is all you find. Actually, no, you look at another pocket and you find a set of crystal dice.
Roll for your fate.
Or the magical.
No, they're just click-clacks. They're just click-clack.
Oh, okay.
Click-clacks!
The best kind.
I'll take the click-clacks.
Yeah, put it down that they're worth 25 gold points. Gold pieces.
Is it like a full dice set or just d6s?
It's 2d6s. I know, it's sad.
Still pretty good.
She plays mostly Yahtzee, not D&D. Okay, with you, Baax,
I think she needs more d6s.
Yeah, I think this is all you find on her person, Baax. Meanwhile, Luba has been unpacking things from the wardrobe, and there's a lot of shit in there. You turn to your left, and you find a beautiful cloth cloak trimmed with fur, probably from somebody she ate. Like on a hanger, a leather vest with elven script on top of it, an amulet with arcane rules, bunch of scrolls. She gets her braces that look very magical because your eyes are still glowy. You see that the braces are magical, and another like a little tiara kind of thing, also very magical, and 2 little pipes that are very magical as well.
Pipes?
Pipes.
Ayo.
Also, I need
like smoking pipe?
No, like pipes.
Oh.
And I need you. Hold on. Which one of you was it? Sorry, I have so many tabs open, y'all. My brain is like struggling right now. Okay, I need one of you to roll me.
When you say one of
A
you,
D8.
which one are we referring to?
Actually, you know what? I'll roll a d8 because Luba's doing this. So. Oh, why did I say 1d8? That's very stupid.
Hey,
Yo.
Okay, that is a 4. Stop.
Damn, son.
Ooh. Okay, so she then looks over and says, Sildana, I think I found something really cool for you. And she pulls out this beautiful bow. And it is like, it looks like a short bow. It's not a very long one, but it is, it's got a really nice filigree on it. And it looks pretty new. And she looks at you and says, I don't know, it feels, Baax, you can tell it's very magical. Extremely so.
Yeah, this will be good for you. That's for sure.
Okay.
This is another
Why?
+1 bow.
No.
I'm about to say, like, I already have a +1 bow. Is the thing.
So okay, that is with you, Baax and Luba.
What
you
kind of
managed-
magic is it?
Jesus Christ. The
Wait,
bow.
what kind of?
Sorry, just being the asshole. What
bow.
magic is it?
I'd say it's divination actually on the bow.
Divination. Okay.
Yes, divination.
Wait, what type
I
of?
think I know what it is.
I know what it is.
What kind of? What kind of like? Is it a longbow or short bow?
It is basically. It looks like a short bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt to have, honestly.
Yeah, Belloir sort of looks over this, like, he leans over, like, picks up an eyeball, goes, puts it back in, goes, right, well, you seem to have this handled. I will go hang out with Baax, and sort of strolls over back, and looks at you guys, looking at the loot, and says, ooh, I recognize some of these items. Would you mind if I appraise them for you?
Go ahead.
Ooh, I do love doing this. And he basically spends the next 5 to 10 minutes. He's not casting Identify. He's just lived so long. He has seen some of the items like these. So I will roll for him.
A few moments later.
Yeah, I will roll for him to tell you what he finds. And he actually looks over... Oh, wrong tab. He looks over some of the items you've got, and he picks up the cloth clock. He picks up the
Clock.
the cloth cloak trimmed with fur and says, oh, this is easily worth about he picks up the cloak, the vest, the amulet, the scroll, and he's like, oh, it's a beautiful calligraphic scroll, and the crystal dice that you sort of showed, and he says, all of these individually are worth 25 gold points, but I can definitely sell these on an auction for more. Gold pieces, I mean. These are just really rare, beautiful items. They're not really magical, but you can get for a lot of money for them. And trust me, I run an auction house. I run an auction house all the time. If you'd like me to dispose of them as well, Baax, I can definitely do so.
And anything magical is going to be useful to us. Anything
Definitely.
else you can probably take and just sell.
I mean, there's a lot more. I mean, if you ever come upon, you know this, right, Baax? If you ever come upon
shiny
items,
click-clacks.
if you ever come upon items that you're not sure, like they're not magical, but they seem expensive, I can definitely sell them for a good price and just give you the money.
Yeah, certainly.
I'm meta-wise contemplating if Mats is trying to like bank all the money.
I'm meta-wise telling you that the items you got from the other Hag's Lair, you can actually pawn them with Belloir. He can get you a good price for them. Because a lot of the shit that you took from there is just items that are worth money, but they're not like magical. But you can get rid of them.
I do have Michael Jackson's left glove.
Now, but you do have a single left glove, but you also have like interesting pots and silverware and other stuff that you can just give them to Belloir, man. He's gonna dispose of them for you and give you the money. Meta-wise, I'm just telling you a way to earn money without doing side jobs. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a trash bag of junk I don't need and hope he sells it.
Well, I mean, now that you're friends with him, you know this guy. And his word is the law, and he's an appraiser, so his word is the law in the circles. He actually picks up the braces and takes a look at them and says, these are magical. I think I've seen these. I think I've seen these back in the Sea of Lyndraith when I was there years and years ago. They were quite common. Not as common now, but very, very, very interesting items. Basically, these braces, they give you proficiency with a longbow and a short bow. It was sort of like a training thing they had for younger elves when they learned to fight. And I think, technically, you get +2 bonus to damage rolls on ranged attack mage with such weapons. What? Yes. And he's like, I suppose these are basically improvements on, these are braces of archery, as they used to call them. Improvements on fighting.
Take him and I go, Sylfania, here.
Oh.
You have to throw him to him.
Get yourself braces of archery, but they require attunement. So, and these are wondrous and uncommon. So there you go. You get to keep these.
Oh.
Braces of
what?
Basically, you're already proficient with longbow and shortbow, but you get +2 bonus damage to rolls. To all your damage rolls, +2.
What was the name of them again?
Bracers of archery.
Bracers of
and then he looks over at the little sort of crown-looking thing, and he looks it up and says, "This is very interesting. I'm not very familiar with this, but I'm sure I can find it. I just need a minute." And a minute later, he's like,
Google.
Ooh,
I look at it. What
this
do I
is
see?
very beautiful. I believe he looks at Baax. This is something that you might benefit from because what it does, it's a spell to cast fire magic. I believe there's a spell called Scorching Ray. Yes. And when you make the spell's attack, this circlet is like a laser beam. You basically get attack bonus of plus 5.
You get a forehead laser.
So basically, while wearing this, it's a circlet of blasting. It's while wearing this circlet, you can use an action to cast the Scorching Ray spell with it. When you make the spell's attacks, you do so with an attack bonus of plus 5. It can't be used this way again until the next dawn, so it's a single-use Scorching Ray. But you need more spell slots, so there you go.
Circlet.
Of blasting. And he sort of picks it up and says, it'd be very useful for you, Baax, I assure you. You seem to be the magic user of the group, so this is quite good. And at this point, Luba looks at you guys and says, guys, these are probably things of dead people. Should we not bring them back to their family? And at this point...
The Lord just goes, "Nah, don't worry about it.
Bellower turns towards you and says...
They've been dead for ages. Don't worry about it.
Bellower
I'm
turns
the
towards
Lord.
her.
I can do what I want."
And says, right, well, if we knew who they were, we would return them. But worst comes to worst, if we find out who they are, I will just give them financial reparations rather than these items. They're much more useful to these individuals, I assume. Don't you think so? I'm willing to give up a lot of my fortune to pay the cost of these items and more. And she goes, but what if they have sentimental value? And he looks at her like, the braces and the circlet. I'll just give them extra money. That should be fine.
Money fixes everything. Shut the fuck up, Luba.
Luba looks at him and says, as you say, my lord. And he looks, oh, this one is very interesting. And he picks up the pipes and then suddenly says, oh.
Imagine this is a pheromone thing.
Oh, I remember these. Oh, God.
He took those to a lot of raves.
No, maybe best not to do these. Right, these definitely need to be probably confiscated and thrown away.
What are they?
These are the pipes of haunting. I'm sure the hag just loved doing these, and these cause people to be frightened. Maddening fright. Cause delusions. It's sort of a method of torture without actually
What is with
physical-
you and these?
Intrusions.
What is
I
it
go-
with you in this item?
I like this item, I can't help it.
Why do you like this item so much? You've done it twice now.
This is so good.
I go, Ferrand. Sounds like a new boat, maybe?
You
like
think
that?
I actively run around scaring people?
Yes.
Yes.
Honestly, I just think we should destroy these.
I mean,
Listen, whatever weapon we can use to fight off.
it's not my belonging. It's not my say.
Belloa, you know where we're going next. You know we need whatever we need.
Oh,
whatever
we're
we can
going
have.
somewhere else now?
A little bit later, yes, but very shortly, yes.
And you were going to tell us this when?
When we were done searching the area and getting away.
Ah, done looting corpses, I see.
Fucking, I throw the bag, I throw a pouch of all the money. I go, there you go, you get the loot. I don't care. We need to move on.
You think
You're
I
holding
won't
on to that the whole time?
Yeah, of course. I was holding on to the pouch of 100 gold and 1,100
100
silver
gold?
and 1,500 copper, of course.
I walk up to Baax and I hand you the pouch. I don't want your money.
It's not my money. It's technically our money.
Right.
I don't want our money.
As he finishes
Give
dealing
to
with
the
the pipes,
fire.
he's like, if nobody wants these, I'll just throw these in the fire if you don't mind, because these are nasty. I've been to a few raves where this has caused some really bad trips, so maybe best not.
Do they do anything to the wielder?
No, not at all. It's absolutely fine. The wielder doesn't
Then-
give a shit. He's immune.
Then you select who gets feared or whatever.
Each creature within a certain area of you is, the ones who can hear the tune.
Oh,
you
so
can't
just
control.
everybody around us would just be scared if we tried to play it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't really help us.
It's
much.
kind of like a trippy tune, if you know what I mean.
Okay, get rid of it.
All right. Unilaterally, Luba's like, they look creepy. Just get rid of them. He goes,
Yeah.
all right. and he sets the pipes of hunting in the fire. And as they drop in there, there's this little like... And they disappear. Okay. Luba's like, oh wait, there is something else here, but I didn't notice it at first. The bow, right?
Yes, the bow.
Belloir looks at the bow and then looks it over and says, ooh, interesting. This is...
sort of divination magic. That's
yes,
okay.
it's a bow of scouting. Basically, it is a it's a +1 bow. You can use your bonus action to make an arrow fired into a scouting arrow. When you fire a scouting arrow, you can see from the arrow as if with your own sight. If the arrow hits a creature, you can see the creature regardless of visibility, including invisibility, and know its location as long as it's within 300 feet of you.
Oh, I need that.
So it's basic, as I said, it's divination arrow. And he goes like, this has been used. This is very rare. This bow has been used by scouts in the Sea of Lindwraith. What is it doing all the way in the Empire? I've not seen relics
Being
like
of
this.
very much use to our lovely, lovely Sylfania.
I would very much like to use that, yes.
I mean, of course. I mean, naturally, considering we're going to rescue my son, then yes, we definitely should have this. But whenever you're done with it, would you mind bringing it back? Because this is an elven relic, and I would like to have it, properly interred in its useful place. Once you're done, it's not like when you don't have no more need of it anymore.
Anyway,
when you retire. I mean, you will die. You will die way before, I will blink and you will age and die because that's what mortal races live like. So, when you're about to retire and you give up adventuring, just bring it over and we'll put it up.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean like after this quest. No, you can keep it. Just when you're done, keep be careful with it. Do not break it, and then just bring it back. If you don't mind.
Try.
I love collecting old elven artifacts. I do miss my homeland.
Anyway, I walk over here, activate full magic eyes. Do I see anything that they missed?
I mean, Fervran, did you pocket the book?
Yep.
Okay. You notice the book in Fervran's pocket, and you notice a bunch of these potions seem to be poisons or spices. You're not sure. They've got no more fiendish magic except for that book. Like, that feels like otherworldly. Rest of this is just meat and cooking utensils, really.
Okay. I want to torch the circle here.
Sure.
Just burn it.
I want to burn it down.
I mean, you can take some embers from here using the same pot. And
I'm just going to use fucking the cantrip bonfire.
Sure.
I'm literally just going to place a fucking bonfire
you place a bonfire.
You might as well just burn the whole house.
I am going to burn the whole house.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, to save this, because we're already running quite late.
It's okay.
To wrap this up, let's just say you guys get all the items with you. I hope somebody wrote these down. Did anybody write these down?
I have what I have written down.
Soldana, did you write down your stuff? Did everybody write down
short bow of scouting, yeah? And the bracers of archery.
Yeah, I will add these to your thing. Yes. You had the circlet of whatever.
Potions, circlet of whatever.
You have your money pouch. Remember the amount of money, and
already inputted that in.
All of the small items that cost 25 gold each. Did you save them? Did somebody write those down?
I did not, but I just gave it to Belloir.
Okay, so I need to save these. All right. Wonderful. And the pipes are deleted.
Destroyed.
Ooh. That's a huge bug. How did it get in? All the windows are closed.
Did you get a big bug?
1 second.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
She's
coming out of the goddamn walls.
She's having a combat encounter with the bug.
I'm gonna see her in a second. Just go.
See, the fly has 1 HP, but its AC is like 25.
Oh damn.
Put up your fisticuffs, old chap. We're gonna have her all bout.
Sorry, it was like a mosquito this big. This big. So I needed to kill it before it was gone somewhere and it would like bite me in my sleep. So I was like, nah, fuck it, I need to kill it. Sorry guys. That was completely derailing. I forgot I was on stream. I just saw a bug and I was like, single-minded murder.
Getting mosquitoes.
Anyways, we burn down the house after we take all the shit.
Let me just save this somewhere. All of your loot that Bellower took with him to dispose of and then get you the money. And I will roll for it to see if he can actually get a better price for this, because that's kind of what he does. Let me just save this somewhere real quick. Sorry, guys. I expected you guys to write down your own shit, but I guess if you give it to Bellower, he's gonna do it.
Exactly why I did it.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Awesome. You
Are
guys
you trying to get more reverse inspiration?
Hey,
You guys
she
end up.
told me that Belloa did shit. I'm gonna give it to him.
And also, again, when he said it out loud for a round, you recall you have a bunch of items in your bag, so you feel free to give those to Bellower if you want. Later. But you guys leave the house, and you see it, you set it on fire, and the whole house turns into a big fucking barbecue.
Yeah, boy.
As you guys are do you guys want to wander around the grounds, or do you just as the fire of the house sort of sets light around the area, you see a beautiful garden and cabbage patch, and there's a bunch of pumpkins and cabbages and lettuce and just tons of lovely garden, and then a weird compost heap here. That some of the light that glitters off, you can see there's a skull or a bone. This is probably where she dumped all the refuse.
All the bodies.
Yeah.
We hold hands in front of the burning cabin and just go, Kumbaya.
My lord, Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Okay. And this is, I think, is a good place to end the episode. We will continue your adventures and what you're going to do next, and what you're going to talk about, and how you're going to dispose of your loot and money later.
Yes.
Wonderful. Actually, after this fight, the rest of you guys, you level up to level 4.
Yay!
Congratulations. Yeah.
Goddamn did it, guys.
All right,
Fucking
boys.
Because I think... Awesome. Right, I have another thing to say. We have no session tomorrow, do we? Next week, I mean.
Tomorrow.
We're off next week, aren't we? Because somebody's on night shift? Or something?
Yeah, I'm on night shift next Tuesday,
Yes.
but on the 25th, I'm free.
Yes, so next week, no D&D, but it will be the week after, where we will continue and try to save poor Trarl, who has been stuck somewhere for a day and a half now. Poor boy.
After blue balling you, the audience, for I think 3 weeks or something like that, we're going to blue ball you 1 more week.
Yeah, but the blue balling before was my fault.
You can always still follow us on our channels.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Except Gabe, except Dr. Fisker here.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't
stream.
stream Twitch.
He doesn't stream.
If you guys want to catch up on the older episodes, they're all on YouTube, and this one will be up this Sunday. It's just VODs. We haven't really edited them or did any shorts for them, but one day when we have time.
Listen, title of this episode: Hagossi.
I would just.
I don't think she wants.
I was the one who suggested that. You give me the inspiration for that.
I think I
don't
might
care.
just. I'm not naming.
Wait, no, I said it the first time.
I'm not naming this episode Hagussi. It's not happening.
Come on.
No.
Okay, fine.
I have
fine.
Breaking their
standards.
heart, breaking their spine. There you go.
That one is a good one. There will be a debate on Discord, and then after the
Oh,
debate,
yo,
we will
Desmond,
discuss.
thank you.
Right, wonderful. I'm happy some of you enjoyed and stayed with us for as long as you did. And yeah, I hope you have a great night, and see you guys the week after next.
Bye. Have a
Bye.
wonderful time.
Bye, Felicia.
Thank you for coming.